That mic, can you hear that now? Yeah, there we go. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so just gotta work. All right, you got the sound. It's back. It's fixed. I got sound now. What is up, everybody? Level 2 hype train already. Come on, let's kick this week off right. This has been heck week for Robeytech. Let me tell you. Let's see. It is Friday, and I have built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 PCs already. And it has been yesterday wrapped up at 2:30 in the morning. You might see some new things in the background. You might see some stuff. There might be some things coming out here pretty soon. And so let's get that hype train going on, guys. We got giveaways to do. We got builds to give away. I want to give away a GPU today, but the only way to do that is let's get a crap ton of subs and let's get it started. Let's get it started. Come on, guys. We can kick this off and let's go in there. Remember, we have 2 streams left for that sub-only giveaway for the month of March, which is 2 3070s going to 2 of you lucky people. By the way, we do have the winner. I texted to Blondie already. We do have the winner from last week, and believe it or not, it's not Vega, and it's not Psycho. And this is where it tells you everybody has a chance. Geek and Ugly was the winner of the 3080 X570 5800 package from last week. Geek and Ugly, you are the winner. Yeah, I know, it was crazy, but yes, we finally got it all done. And so those guys did not win. It was somebody who actually won on a single gifted sub. So sometimes that happens. It tells you everybody has a chance in terms of odds. So congratulations to Geek and Ugly. He was the winner of this one. And so we're gonna go from there. And that's just saying, it's all started again. And so sometimes, like, yeah, we have had it, like CKCC, I think, won. We've had sometimes where big ones have done it, but not goes in. Somebody's asking, do you have to be a sub to win? No, you do not have to be a sub to win certain giveaways. The sub-only giveaways, you do have to win. Anyway, guys, welcome to Robeytech. My name is Justin Robey. I'm the host of this show. It usually happens every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 5:30 p.m. But every once in a while, I get super tired, and luckily a part doesn't come in. Whew, and so I got to take a break, and I was grateful for that. I was genuinely grateful for a little bit of a downtime on Wednesday. We have had a big week. Monday started with the completion of my first 11th gen build. We have since completed a second 11th gen Intel build using 2 11900Ks. That will debut on Tuesday. We'll be giving that PC away, so get ready for that. Guys, tech specialists and subs, I have given you guys a peek at that build. The tech specialists have actually seen it. Tech specialists, if you want to tell people, you guys were saying it looked pretty dang good, did you not? So you're going from there. I think I think it's going like it was looking pretty good. Yeah, there you go. Epic. Avita was saying epic. There is a sound lag. I don't know what's going on there. Try refreshing. Does refreshing help? Hey, oh, you for me. Thank you very much for that. No sound. Okay, people are saying no sound lag. Guys, some people are saying there isn't any. So let's go. Okay, people are saying there isn't. So again, try. Yeah, people are saying no sound lag there. So we're gonna leave it alone. It's okay. Good. Okay, so people are saying sound is good. So try going from there. I do want to let you guys know. So let's start at the beginning. Let's go through the giveaways, and we're going to talk about CDK deals because they're an actually awesome organization who helps support me here on the show. And then we're going to get into an epic build today. I'm excited about the build today. It's in my case of the year, the Phanteks P500a. We got that sitting over here next to me, the Phanteks P500a. And so it should be. I'm pretty stoked about the whole build. Oh, the wide is like really wide. It's like I've got it to zoom. One sec. Oh, and it's like not even that Viking stuff is supposed to be gone. Let's get rid of that. Come on, disappear. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. This is a little too. There it is. There's the wide angle. So yeah, we got some little bit wide stuff going on there. So you can see we got the P500a, the ice is here, and all sorts of stuff today. But anyway, let's talk about the giveaways that are happening today. First and foremost, the first giveaway that's going to be happening today is level 5 hype train. If we get 2 level 5 hype trains, which we're in the middle of one right now, if we get 2 level 5s, we give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. Because I canceled Wednesday, we'll make it a 500 gig. Let's do 500 gig NVMe SSD for this week. So instead of 250, we'll do 500 gig for this one, just to kick the Friday off right and get the love flowing. And then the second one that we'll have is if we get 700 likes on the YouTube channel, Manda Panda 1490. I like that name, Manda Panda. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. If we get to 700 likes on the YouTube video, then we will give away another half a terabyte NVMe SSD. And then finally, down there below, you see 50 subs. If we get 50 subs, we give away a $50 Newegg gift card. If we get 100 subs, it becomes a $100 Newegg gift card. If we get 150 subs, it becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. And then it starts to grow, and we start giving away CPUs, and we start giving away GPUs. And guys, we have gotten as many as, what, 1,300 subs in a single stream, and I would love to see another big stream as we are going into the final 2 streams of the month of March. We're giving away 2 3070s, and everybody knows how hard it is to get 3070s. So if you really want to up your chances, if you're over at twitch.tv/Newegg or youtube.com/Robeytech, pop on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, drop your free Amazon Prime subscription. You may actually walk away with a free GPU, like Mr. Forgot his name, sorry. Geek and Ugly, like Mr. Geek and Ugly, and you may actually walk away. Everybody has a chance. And so there's some awesome stuff there. The other thing too is the Carter PC giveaway is coming into its close. We're coming into the final giveaway for that one. So if you want to get enough, Vega dropping it, 10 gifted subs. Good to see you back, Vega. Sorry, buddy, but we're still building his PC, so he's pretty happy anyway. So we're going to be giving away, we got that PC, that Carter PC that we're going to be giving away. The Carter PC is pretty epic. You can check out the link for that right there. That is also happening, and then we're getting ready to go into the 11th gen Intel giveaway, which is going to be a fully loaded PC with peripherals and everything, guys, and that debuts on Tuesday. So we got a lot going on. It should be a lot of fun, and I'm stoked about it. So yeah, we got all the things going on there. I know, yes, GPUs do exist. We do have people. I don't think I won. Let me check. Did I win the? I check every day, and most of us have not. Most of us have not succeeded in terms of getting our Newegg Shuffle. I'm going to check right now. Let's see. Did I win the Newegg Shuffle? Waiting. I don't know. I don't have an email yet, I don't think. Oh, I got an email. Justin, you weren't selected. There it is right there. I'm entering just like the, I just think it's right there. There it is. Justin, you weren't selected. I did not win the Newegg Shuffle. So I'm entering every day just like you guys. So there you go. So I just got mine earlier, so I did not win. And so I will try again and going for that. Have you shared your opinion on 11th gen Intel? No, I have. I just did a video that we just released on Thursday. That was basically what I'm expecting based on the reviews that have come out on the 11700K from Steve at Gamers Nexus and a couple other ones who've actually purchased Blue Moo, dropping their gifted subs. A couple other people who've actually already gotten retail units. We do have units, obviously. I mean, when I have like a press kit and I have that stuff, we obviously do have units, but the embargo for those is on the 30th, and so we'll drop our things. But based on the stuff that I can tell you, because Kevin and I haven't done our dissertation, Kevin's been testing it for the last week. You know, I'm expecting, you know, based on what we're seeing from the 11700K, looks like it's pretty much going to be close to 5000 series, but I don't think we're looking at a champion, so we'll have to see. We'll have our full review later on, which is going to be great. So favorite CPU of all time. Ooh, that's a tough one. You know what? Honestly, I'd probably say like the I like the 90. Do you guys remember like the old like 9700K? Like I really love the 9700K. I wasn't a fan. The other one that I'd also say was probably pretty big for me was the 3950. Like that was like kind of when Ryzen, like you knew Ryzen was like really kind of starting to step in. So I'd say those two, my favorite Intel one was like the 9700K from way back in the day. Well, not that long, but and then the Ryzen for the Ryzen side would be the 3950X, I think would be my two ones. So yeah, guys, 20 seconds left. We're 3 away from hitting our first goal already, and it hasn't even gone from there. Yeah, Ryzen 3600 is kind of the 67. Yeah, a lot of people, really great CPUs like from the stack. It's actually just been, and it's funny because they don't go that far back, but it's going crazy. What is your highest recommended PC case? Right now, the case of the year for 2020 was the Phanteks P500a. I think that would be, that's probably my highest rated case at this point in time. So And that's such a great case. It's a great airflow case, super easy to build in, nice and aptly priced. Comes with RGB for the most part, so it makes it pretty good. So, which 30 series would go perfectly with a 5800X? Right now, I recommend, if you have any idea, if you think, hey, I'm trying to wait for a 3080, I think you should pretty much put 3080 out of your mind. Right now, your options are either 3070 or 3090. 3070 is by far, hey, Blue Jay, thank you very much for that, taking us over, and now we're on to our next tier. 3070 is kind of your choice at this point in time. It's the one that's showing up on a pretty regular basis. It's for sale on a pretty regular basis. 3080s haven't been in stock in 6 weeks. There just recently was a rumor that the 3080 Ti has been pushed back from April into May. I feel like 3080 production has pretty much halted because the 3080 Ti is what everybody is basically preparing for. And so I think if you're going to wait and get a CPU, the CPU you want to get is a 3070. Or the one that you have a better choice of, but you're still going to pay an arm and a leg for, is the 3090 at a minimum of $2,000, which is crazy when you think about the overall cost. So Ricer 33 again. My best recommendation for most people, and I've seen this consistently happen, is people joining. If you really want to know you're gonna get a card, you just don't know how long it's gonna take, using the EVGA, going and adding your name to the queue is gonna be your best bet, because and just waiting for your name to pop up, and it's gonna take a while. I mean, like months and months, but you will eventually get a GPU. Because outside of that, the only other one is gonna be the Newegg Shuffle, which, you know, if you're basically Newegg Shuffle, it's like every time you roll the dice. I'm guessing they have 6-figure numbers of people that are basically entering on a daily basis on the shuffle, if I had to guess. And they probably have maybe have 3,000-4,000 cards at a top, right? So, you know, you have like a 1 in 1,000 chance of basically getting picked. So that's just to basically set your thing going from there. Can I get a monitor or no? But thank you for asking. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you, Pick a Boss. Which will you recommend, Intel or Ryzen? That's a really good question. I think what I will probably recommend for most part will be people who will say, what's in stock? Because, you know, if I think things go the way they are, I think people will have a choice, at least for gaming, where it's like, hey, do I get a 5900X or do I get an 11900K? And it's like, for gaming, I think you're fine choosing Intel, or you're fine with choosing Intel 11th Gen or Ryzen 5000 series. And you should just get what's in stock. I think the thing that's a boost for the Intel side is the fact that Z590 boards, because we do need a refresh on either with AMD 600 series motherboards, or a new series of X570, because it doesn't seem like anybody's making them, or if they are being made, they're just being super limited production. So the one thing that's nice about Intel is that with Z590, you get all of the same benefits of X570, and then the CPUs will more than likely be in stock. So, yeah, Will Weirdo, yes, you are. But I guess I'm even hearing people like specifically like the tungsten. It depends on the micro center you're at. Like, I hear that certain micro centers are obviously way better than others, and people can walk into stores and pick them up, you know, on the day of that they release. But I know that, like, I've heard of like places like in Tungsten, California, and there's like lines, you know, with 100 people deep every morning waiting for a chance to win 3070. So I'm not even saying micro centers, even like, I'd say micro center is now getting to the same point that people were getting when you were talking about Newegg Shuffle. I mean, honestly, EVGA is probably your best bet, but again, you're just waiting until your time comes up in line. So, but yeah, that's it. 728 people here already, guys. 55 subs. Let's go and put up the next goal. We're going to the $100 Newegg gift card. $100 Newegg gift card. And then let's talk about Shop Tagger here in a minute. Not Shop Tagger. CD keys here in a minute. I'm gonna find my. There it is. Let's go to widgets. All widgets. Sub goal. And we're going to the $100 Newegg gift card. And we need 100. We have 55, and we have till. There we go. In they go. Okay, let's crack open our ice. Let's get into the mindset to talk about some really inexpensive product keys and go from there. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much for all those subs, guys. We'll go from there. Okay. So let me connect to this. screen mirroring. There it is. I'm just gonna let it load for a second. Excuse me. Whew. Oh, that like hit me hard. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there you go. So one of the things that when the big question when we actually get the chance to basically do and build a PC for the first time and like get our chance to actually get our hands on a GPU and you're like, okay, I'm gonna build a PC. I mean, we're spending, specifically with tariff prices and stuff like that, you know, upwards of $1,500 to $2,000. I mean, we had the dream last year, you know, come November when GPUs and like the GPU costs were much less expensive and everybody was like riding that high when you could buy like what is essentially a $800 3080 and be like, yes, I'm stoked, and go from there. But the fact of the matter is that one of the things that's obviously adds to the overall cost is things like Windows and Office and the other things that are just kind of core parts for things that you need. And so when you look at, like, let's say for instance, we're looking at CDK Deals, which is a sponsor of mine. They've been a sponsor now for what, almost 5 months. If you go here and we'll look at Windows 10 Pro, and it comes up there and we just wait for a search. There it is, right there. Regularly $119.24. That's a hefty chunk of change when you've already spent, you know, $600 or $700 on a 3070, or you know, $400 or $500, or even $300 on a CPU. You're like, man, another 120 bucks. I feel like I'm being nickel and dime. Well, this company CD Keys, which I've done with and I've worked with a long time, proved to me that they're buying legit CD keys. Like they are an OEM distributor. As part of an OEM distributor, they can buy keys at OEM prices, and because of that, they're able to sell them at that price to people like you. And so these are legit purchased through Microsoft channels, etc. And so you're looking at basically being able to spend $19.72 for what would be $119.24 key. So, and we have lots of people. Like I said, they have been a sponsor for us for so long. If you guys have questions, you can go and ask anybody here in chat about, many people here in chat who've used this service and have purchased product keys from folks like them. So I hit buy now and we wait for a second. You go from here and you get your Microsoft Global Windows 10. Now, if you use your code right now, RB20 at checkout and hit apply, you get an additional $3.94 off, and instead of buying $19.72, you're now paying $15.78. And so just to prove that I have used them before, you can go over here, look at my user center. There's my purchase orders, and you can see right here that I have purchased and used their keys multiple times. So definitely worth giving them giving them a look at. You can see, talk to people here in our channel who have used them before. They are a great option for people who are looking for inexpensive Windows keys. And again, the other thing too is it is legit. We have had, and even people who had issues where the keys haven't worked, they were able to remediate those issues really, really quickly and able to get on with their lives very, very speedily. So give it a go, give it a check, and go from there. One other thing too is that going through our dad jokes, I heard a super funny one today, and it's not really a dad, it's like a husband dad joke. And it's like this story. And so there's this couple, and they're sitting at couples therapy, and the therapist looks at the husband and says, he says, listen, sir, your wife says on a pretty regular basis that you refuse to buy her flowers. What do you have to say to that? And the husband looks at the therapist and he thinks for a while and he goes, you know what, sir, I had no idea that she was selling them. Oh man, I love that. So somebody's asking, basically they showed me the purchase orders that were Microsoft ones from there. So if you guys people were asking, like, are they legit Microsoft keys? Yes, they are legit Microsoft keys. So that's where it is from that. Anyway, those are my jokes. That's my first one. Another Red Dragon Zombie put a couple more in here. And again, if you guys want to submit jokes that we'll read here on channel, go to our Discord, discord.gg/Robeytech. We have a dad joke section where I'd like to read dad jokes off of the channel, off of that, and then go from there. So this one's from Red Dragon Zombie. He says, son, dad, are we pyromaniacs? And the dad looks at it and says, yes, we are, son. Yes, we are, son. Okay, I've been trying to organize a hide and seek tournament, but good players are really hard to find. I like that one too. And then, boy, dad, can you tell me what a solar eclipse is? And dad looks at him and says, no, son. So all of those from Red Dragon Zombie. If you have some really great ones you'd love us to read here on the show, pop on over to our Discord channel, put that stuff in there, and you might get one of the lucky ones like Red Dragon Zombie who gets read right here on the channel. Well, guys, I think most of the arbitrary opening stuff is done. We've gotten through the beginnings. Who's ready to do some building? Who's ready to talk about parts? That's what you're here for, right? You're here to be entertained. By the way, is this not the coolest thing? I got this from Intel. I was really happy about this. This is Chippy, which if you are a Robeytech veteran, you can understand Chippy is actually a Robeytech person as well. But here he is, Chippy right here. And then we also have, like, check it out. You can change his face. This one looks a lot like me. I'm just saying. I mean, outside, if I could get them to put a beard on this would be my face. And then again, you can change his faces right there, so you can make him sleepy. Manda Panda dropping 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Manda Panda. You've also got the GG face, which we'll be wearing like when we play No Cocoa Puffs. We did get a champion on Apex Legends, so I should have put the GG face. And then of course we also have like the nice bow tie one as well, so you can change out the faces, and that's pretty cool. So I was really stoked about this. I was pretty excited. And so we'll put the Robeytech looking face back on here. And then people wanted to see Poochie, so that's Chippy. And then back here we've also got Poochie, and then Poochie is the NZXT square thing. And so luckily for mine, I got the chance to actually hang out with Andy from NZXT, who popped onto the show. You guys saw him if you were paying attention to him on Monday, and he hooked me up with a Poochie. So there's Poochie right there. Poochie is Gucci, is kind of how you remember his name, but this is Poochie from NZXT. So I got a couple plushies. They're gonna be permanent marks here on the set. So there they are right there. Okay, so he's cool, some sweet swag. Yeah, pretty stoked about that. We have another, don't forget, we are back on Monday as well. We're gonna be doing another Mod Monday, this time with my friend No Cocoa Puffs, which former CLG player, Apex Pro. I'm gonna be carrying him a little bit when we play Apex, and that's okay. You know, be ready for that, but pretty stoked about that. That's gonna be at 3:30 p.m. I'm guessing 3:30 p.m. Pacific time on Monday. So that is also coming up. So that'll be the next stream after this anyway. But let's start talking about parts, because everybody's ready for this build. So we're gonna be using a Ryzen 9 5900X and putting this inside of an MSI. There we are right there. MSI MPG X570 Gaming Pro Carbon Wi-Fi. Gaming Pro Carbon Wi-Fi, I really like this case. I use this with Margot Brooks. It's got that nice carbon fiber, which also looks really nice. And then the main reason that I chose MSI for the motherboard is because we are also, it's the cards that nobody can get, but we're gonna be using the MSI Gaming X Trio. One of the things I like to do when I do card selection, specifically when I do builds, is I try to select or minimize the number of RGB products that people have to use when they're controlling their PC. And so specifically in this case, I want it like it's Dragon Center. The only thing he'll have to use is Dragon Center and cam because we're using the Z63 AIO, and then everything will be controlled just with those two. So you're not like, oh, I've got an Asus motherboard and an MSI GPU and a Corsair fans, and all of a sudden you need like 15 programs to control all the RGB. So we try to make it really simple when I'm doing commissions like this for people who are getting builds. So that's why I chose MSI motherboard to go with MSI GPU, just to make that a little bit simpler. And all in all, I like this. I like the way this motherboard looks. It's really, really nice. So there's our GPU and our motherboard. For cooling, and I kind of hinted at this already. So here we go. For cooling, We're going to be using the Kraken, NZXT Kraken Z63. Z63 is, we've used a lot of Z73s as of late, but we're using the Z63. We're not going to be using the stock fans for that because we're using a Phanteks P500a, and they have a super easy daisy chain type ability for all of their stuff. We're going to be using their Phanteks, staying within their ecosystem, and replacing their fans with their PWM RGB fans. Pretty inexpensive fans, still have pretty good airflow, etc. So it's just gonna make it really easy because we can daisy chain them all together, which is gonna be nice. For our RAM, we're using Trident Royal Z. This is the AMD Ryzen. This is their 3600 Trident Z Neo. One of the things that I know a lot of people have had is they've been buying the Neo, but they haven't been buying the Neo that's actually Ryzen prepared. So if you're gonna do make sure that if you're doing a Ryzen system, buy the AMD Ryzen specific version of the Neo. Same with the Corsair RAM, specifically the Vengeance RGB Pro and even their new Pro S. They have AMD ready systems that are better for DOCP and compatibility. So just one thing to be aware of. That's not to say, I think some people are still having issues with this, but I personally have probably used this, I don't know, 30, 40 times and have not had issues, but I know some of my techs have said that others have. Here's the Kraken. We're showing you the Kraken, releasing the Kraken later on in the show. So there are cooling and all of the cooling accessories. Cooling accessories. You like the way I said that? These are cooling accessories. Okay, and then last couple parts, nothing too fancy here, but we're gonna show them off anyway. Just to go with all the boys in the black, we're going to do an EVGA 850 G5. Really like this PSU. Has a tendency to be good enough for a 3080 without tripping a power. Recommendation comes directly from Jacob over at EVGA, who had told me I used to do the G3s, but even those were a little bit unstable at times. So really like to use these. Are their high-end power supplies. I like to do G5s in case that, at some point in time the guy wants to upgrade from a 3070 to a 4080 or whatever it was whenever that comes out, or even a 3080 Super or 3080 Ti. These should still actually technically be okay for that. For storage, we're using the WD Black SN750s. These are prosumer level M.2 drives. They have DRAM. They have all the things, all the cache, all that sort of stuff. Just overall, just great drives with high level of read-write reliability. And then, of course, we're going to use our standard RGB, our standard Asia Horse cables here because I like Asia Horse cables and they look great. So that is all the parts. I think those are all the parts. There's nothing else that I am missing. This is a commission build. We are not giving this away. This is for Louis on Discord. I don't know what his name is. He's probably going to say something in the chat to say who he is. He didn't actually tell me who he's on Twitch. I know he's watching live, so he's on Twitch or YouTube, and this is his system. So I'm sure he'll say, "It's me, Robey," and I'll be like, "Yay!" I'm sure he is. We'll go over there. Fuddly one, how is life? Life is good. Life has been crazy this week. I think last night we wrapped up recording, editing, and pictures and everything around 3 a.m. And I have built 7. This will be my 8th system just this week alone. So it's been bonkers. It's been bonkers. Oh, Vega taking the top right now. Vega 505. Fozzie is funny in 2nd place. Fozzie, miss him. He's been a long time since Mixer going. And then Manda Panda dropping it in. We're 15 so far. US Mexico only. Yes, for the current round of giveaways, that is what we're doing. We do. Yeah, it's what we're sticking with. Yeah. Going from there. Oh, Oscar Rondon says it's him. It could be him. If he writes me on Discord, if it really is Oscar, say it's you in Discord, and I'll look right now. And if it is you, then we'll say it's Oscar Rondon. So I'm looking here in Discord to see if it is him. Louis, who are you? I mean, I know who he is. Who are you on live right now? Okay. So I pinged him, so we'll find out who it is. Cool. Can I have a free PC? Well, if you spell it that way, that just means that I have to pee in a cup that's shaped like a C, and then I would be able to go from there. He's saying Louise 9000, so we'll have to see what it is. We're waiting for confirmation from there. 867 people here already. We're gonna get over 1,000. We're gonna get that 1,1300. We're also gonna raid tonight. I was gonna play some Apex Legends afterwards, but it's just been one of those weeks. So you guys will have to wait till Monday for some Apex action. And then we have another like game stream on Friday next week. So, and that's like a paid one, so that should be cool too. Build hype, guys. I think it's time. 69, that's kind of a weird number. 69 subs currently, on our way towards 100. I want to see if we can break it big today, and break it big today before the next to last stream, and hopefully give away, hopefully some cool people end up winning 3070s. So yeah, I know. Yeah, 69, dude. That's a nice, that's a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure quote. Okay, build time. We're doing adventures in build time. Are you guys? I mean, hold on. Let's go to the wide shot real quick. Let's just come here. You guys excited? You gonna build a PC today? We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time. You guys gonna hang out, do some building, hang out with Chippy. We got Bob back there. We got Blondie. We got Eternal. This is top quality entertainment. Get ready. Get hyped. Get up. Let's go. And stop worrying about the 69. Get your minds out of the gutter. Get your minds on silicon, because that's what we got to deal with now. Let's do it. Good vibes, guys. Good vibes. 223 likes on YouTube already. Boom, boom. In your face. I know, I understand business jungle. Everybody would feel better if they could get a GPU. Okay, here we go, guys. Bum, bum, bum. At least we get some new, at least you get to take a look at a build. Thanks for hanging out and just being a part of the gang. I know sometimes these are hard. I'm hoping that so many people, I mean, we have thousands of people who live vicariously through me. I wish that you guys could just all be here building with me. That would make me feel a whole lot better, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's go to our top down and let's take a look at our beautiful Carbon. There we go. Manda Panda saying, Manda Panda with 2019. I like your Overwatch thing. Saying let's win. He's like let's win a 3070. Well, we'll know the winner now that we have that system broken. Vegas seems to have him and Psycho seem to have backed off on the subs. I don't think we'll break it again. I mean, my tech guy says he promises it shouldn't break regardless, but hopefully we don't test that. Okay, so we're gonna get this open, get it prepared. First part out of the box. I think we'll need our things here. They must actually be included. So I don't see any small. Oh, there they are. Nope, there they are. Little screws. And that is all we need out of here. So we're gonna get this prepped so we can put the extra stuff in here as we go. Okay, so let's get all our stuff that we need for the build here. There it is right there. Look at Broke S13 dropping 5 gifted subs. Now we can't make any more 69 jokes. Thanks, Broke. Appreciate it. Just kidding. No, you're good. Okay, there it is right there. Board is ready. Let's go and zoom in. Let's get some peels in. Because everybody likes it when it's appealing. Oh, I keep pushing at that thing. I need to get this like moved over at some point in time. Okay, so here we go. I have started and stopped, and I hate doing this, but let's do a quick tour. I know not everybody here is like the primo PC builder, so I like to take an opportunity to just take you on a tour of a motherboard. Think of it as like, guys, this is a moment, right? Like, I'm gonna take you on a tour. I'm gonna take you across and help you have and enjoy the adventure of building. That's what we're about to go on. So get ready, put on your walking shoes, because we're about to walk through a motherboard. Get excited, get excited. Here it goes, top down. You guys ready? Everybody ready, huh? You ready? Okay, here he is. Let's talk about a motherboard. Build adventure time, starting right here in the corner. This is your EPS CPU power connector. Basically, there's 2 of them here, an 8-pin and a 4-pin. You only need to worry about one. That's the 8-pin. The 4-pin is for people who are way more extreme than any of us. You know, like those Red Bull freaks, you know what I mean? Who like overcool, like an overclock with like LN2 or liquid nitrogen. So the only one we're gonna worry about today is the 8-pin. This powers this kind of whole section of the motherboard right here. This is called the VRM, and this right here is your AM4 socket. The VRM, what it does is it basically makes sure that the power that's going to your CPU is ultra pure. So we just want to make sure that that's good, and we do that. The better the VRM, the better the purity, and the more you can do with the CPU, because your power is pure. That's the simple way of thinking. It's a little bit more technical than that, but let's go with that for the basics. Over on the right, this is called your RAM. This is your DIMMs. Depending on the quality of your motherboard, what these things are capable of doing goes up. The more money you spend, the more support you might have for like more RAM, like 256 gigs versus only 128 gigs. The kind of compatibility that it's capable of doing at like 4,000 or 4,400 or 4,800 or 5,000 or 5,500 or 10 million or bajillion goes up in terms of your overall speed. And then overall the quality or the amount of sticks that you can use that run at that speed also go up the higher the quality of the motherboard. Up here in the top left, this is your CPU fan connector. This is the only fan that the only connector that you're going to need to plug something into that will air out in terms of fans. If it doesn't have something plugged into it, your BIOS, which is the thing that you turn on when you first boot the PC, will give you an error. It says, hey, there's no CPU fan connected, dummy. So what the heck? We're not cooling that. Next to this is an RGB connector. Guys, this is literally the most important connection on the motherboard, because everybody knows, and you guys, you know this. You know, everybody here knows, if you're a PC builder, that RGB is the key to overall success in speed and power when it comes to a PC. So if you don't have something plugged into one of these, you ain't a real PC builder, and you don't have real power in your PC. So I just want to make sure that that's super clear. You need to pay attention to just that one connection, that connection right there, if you want to make your PC powerful. Okay, moving on up. We're going down to the east side. It really is the east side because west-east. Remember we got two more system fans here. These are just basically for, these are just for additional fans if you have them. We are going to have quite a few, so we do need to worry about how many headers we have. This right here is our 24-pin ATX power connector. This powers the other 3/4 of the board right here. This is like the multi-crazy powered connector. As we go a little further down, we've got some special stuff here. This is a little unique to the motherboards in general. We've got our SATA right here, which we're not going to use. Nobody really uses, because who uses physical SSDs or hard drives anymore? That's why they're like $20. But this is the interesting thing here, is we got two USB 3 connectors, and they're facing out sideways. So it's just something to be aware of. This might be a little bit interesting, but we've got two of them there in case your case, like a Lian Li 011 ROG XL would have like support for two. Down here at the bottom, we've got our front panel connectors. Yep, those things, they still haven't modified since like 1970 something. We've got up here, we've got another very important RGB connector. These are rainbow. These are your 5-volt addressable, which means you can change the color and like make it faster depending on what the color is. So you've got those right there. A couple more SATA connectors. These are your USB 2 for front panels, things like plugging in your AIO, etc. That's what those things get used for. You got a bunch more system fans, and then over here you've got your HD audio, because for people who use their front panel audio connections. So that's what that is right there. In here we've got two M.2 connectors. Both of these are PCIe Gen 4. So we've got one here and one here. And then we've got a by 16 PCI slot. That just means that's how much power can get through the lanes. This is where you're going to plug in your GPU. We've got a by 8, which is half of this one, which is why you don't stick it there. And you've got 2 by 1s where you things like you might have like hard drive expansions, capture cards, and stuff like that, which would go there. So that is the tour. Guys, that's a tour. I took you through it. You guys have seen, that's the whole thing. You guys have been on a journey. I hope you're tired. If you are, make sure that you sit back, take a moment, grab your ice. Grab your ice. Yes, they're not a sponsor yet, but grab your ice. You've been on a journey. Let's go ahead and take a little drink break, and then let's start building. So refreshing. Ice. What's for dinner? I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is. I'm exhausted. There you go. Hey, good. You went on a tour and you didn't go. Congratulations, Filth Pig. Okay, let's go ahead and get our CPU installed. We're going top down. We need to get our Robeytech branded knife. Where's my Robeytech branded knife? Somebody stole it. Oh, by the way, one thing I want to let you guys know here, you guys have seen this before, and I want to give you guys, if you happen to have like a spare thing, like something I've learned about as I've gotten into tech is, as a beard, you have things like this. This is like a nice beard comb. This one's it's called Cremo. Overall, very quality beard comb. It feels pretty nice, and it does a good job of like combing your beard overall, which I really like beards like this. But if you want to be super baller, go grab something like here, like this is a Ryzen, 5950X. Using something like this, just pop it open. You know what I mean? Just pop it open, and this just does a much better job of getting it clean. You know what I mean? And it is a great beard comb. And the other thing too is like the other thing that's really good is if you just lick it a little bit, and it gets those hairs down nice. And so really good. You just have a couple spares laying around, really good right there. And yeah, it feels amazing. And like it just goes like that. So CPU as a beard comb, just a great idea. And in fact, we have a t-shirt coming out. That if you guys want to do that too, you guys can do that. So pick one of these up. They're only, $700, but well worth it right there. And going from there. So good use of a 5950X if you go from there. Okay, let's go and pop this up and let's get our CPU installed. Where is it? Where's my knife? My nice knife. Okay, we'll use the black one. Can't find it. Okay, let's get our CPU installed here. Don't worry, that was not Lewis's CPU. It is also dishwasher safe. That is true. You can use it for dishwasher. I mean, here you go. Let's just so you guys can see this. Like, I want you guys to see. Check it out. Like, here we go. Let's go wide. Like, look, it's just look at how it just combs it really nice. It's just quality, and you want to hold the Ryzen up so you can see it as you're combing. I like to use the cameras like above the mustache, a little bit of lick, just like that. See, super quality. And we'll just stick it in the mother. We'll just go ahead and put this in the motherboard right here. The Threadripper doesn't have pins on the bottom, just so you guys know. So you can't use a Threadripper and go from there. Okay, let's go ahead and pop our CPU in though in a real thing, and go from there. So we're gonna pop that open. Take this to 90 degrees, guys. That's the secret right there. And yeah, you can dig it, right? It's just a good thing to have. Now I'm not gonna be using Lewis's. Like Lewis's, I'm not gonna be using for that. So we're just gonna use this one. Okay, stick it. There's a little arrow in the corner. Just gonna line it up like that. Pop it in. Give it a little wiggle. The wiggle is super important. Make sure it's in. Pop it down, and you're good to go. Okay, so that is in. We're gonna take the couple little extra things out. It goes from here. I mean, honestly, like what's in a Ryzen box? Not a whole lot. Like kind of a waste of a box. Most of these with 3000 series used to have like coolers in them, but this really has. Oh, I should probably give them a sticker. We'll throw that in there. So what I like to do is go like this, and then just toss the box. Okay, so we're good. We got that in there. Next thing, let's go ahead and install our RAM. Oh, first let's do some peels here though. We got some peels here. Oh, look at that. Clean. This is real carbon fiber, made from a carbon fiber tree. There it goes. Oh, quality. Another one down here. We're gonna play hard and stay silent, guys. Whoa, there it is. Okay. Specs for this one are a Ryzen 5900X, RTX 3070, 32 gigs of RAM, 1.5 terabytes of NVMe SSD storage, 850 watt PSU, and a partridge in a pear tree. That's what's in here. What's the purpose of the little fan on the Mobo? This little fan right here? Just to look sick, dude. It's basically like an engine. You turn this thing on, it's like, and like it shifts. No, I'm just kidding. There is the X570 chipset is actually known to sometimes overheat and need cooling. This little fan right here does that cooling, but it also looks sick too. So that's the other thing too. So that's time for some clicks. That's right. Everybody knows what time it is. So we're gonna go ahead and pop all of these off. We don't care because we're gonna be filling all of the slots. We're gonna be opening up our Trident Royal Z, sticking the super colorful rainbow-esque writing out of it, giving him the stickers so he can stick this in later. Remember guys, stickers equals more speed. The more stickers you have on your PC, the faster it goes. Okay, so we're just gonna pop this out like waffles. There it is. Waffles are out. Waffles! And we're gonna put them back in here, and then we're gonna get our clicks in. Oh, Psycho coming in, dropping it like it's hot. Psycho! Psycho! We're gonna be building her a pretty sick PC. She is getting an RTX 30, Asus ROG Strix. Ladies and gentlemen, she's pretty stoked about that. Okay, Psycho taking us to 99. Okay, guys, you're ready? Okay, so there's a little slot in the PCB. We're gonna line it up with that little slot. And then what you do, I want you to take a second. Okay, look at me, look at me. This click can overwhelm you. Like, so if you need to wear lower protection just for the kind of power that comes out of this, like I do, just be prepared, okay? Okay, so we got it in. we're got it in. Just grab it on both sides just like this. And you put it down and just go, oh my gosh. Oh. This is the longest part of the stream because I get weak in the knees every time that happens. Every time that happens. Okay, doing it again. Same thing, here we go. That quality click. There it is. Oh, yeah. Some people need like companionship. I just need clicks from RAM. I got a double click, that's right. Okay, here we go, one more. There it is. Somebody's saying do it all four. Okay, I'll do it in the mic next. Somebody's saying do all four at once. Dude, I would cut my hands. Okay, last one, guys. Last one. We'll put the mic right up against it. Get it super clear. Here we go. We're gonna go to cam link here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna prepare. You guys be prepared for this quality entertainment. Here we go. We're gonna put this all the way up right here. Okay, here it is. Getting close. Mic is right up against it. You guys see this? You guys see it? Here we go. Click! Oh, that was good. That was a good click. That one right there was for life is life. Okay, that one's in there. So there, it's like nice click. Sometimes they're super loud. I don't know what's going on there. So that was a good click. That was a quality click that we got prepared. Yeah. I can't move. Okay, guys, I'll be back in 1 second. I need to go change my pants. I'll be right back. Whew, I feel better. I just changed my pants real quick. Okay, next thing is up right now is we're gonna go and get our M.2s installed. I need a click Robey poster. Yeah, we all need that, right? Okay, let's go ahead and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take these screws off. And get these off. Now check this out. I don't know if you've seen this. You guys need to see this because this is like, I think this is why Louise picked this board. Check this out. Look at that. I mean, you could kill somebody. Look at this. You can kill somebody with this. I mean, like I'm telling you, if you are ever in a zombie or potentially if you're in prison and you're like, oh, you know what, sir, I need to escape. Just get in a PC building and order like MSI boards because you can just be like, you know, they're like built-in shivs. Nobody would know. They're just like, oh, it's just a computer. You know what I mean? And also it's like a bat, like it's like the Batarang. You know, you just like throw it and it like comes back and stuff like that. I mean, this thing's killer. Just saying. Go to that. This is where you go. If you end up in like an end of world situation, just go to like Micro Center and just get a bunch of PCs. I'm telling you guys, we will rule the world. I think nerds are preparing. We're like the worst we're like the worst preppers, man. I mean, we're the best preppers. You just didn't know we're prepping. All right, let's pop out this. I'm not gonna throw the boomerang. This is somebody else's boomerang. I have to buy my own boomerang to get it. Okay, so popping this out, we're gonna get our M.2s out. MSI Dragarang, dude, Techno Stang, you should get that. You should get that get that patented right away. The Dragarang. I'm gonna write MSI and let them know about that. The MSI Dragarang. Okay, here we go. We're gonna grab our two. Here we go. We're gonna drop these out like waffles. There's one. And we're gonna throw here. I'll throw the here. Here you go. Here's a boomerang. Here's some boomerang action for you right here. Ready? We're gonna get it going out like this too. No, I missed. Well, I tried. Like, it didn't come back, but there you go. There's a little boomerang action. Hey, what's up, Dillinger? How are you, man? Good to see you. How's the PC? Robeytech PC veteran right there. We don't, Blondie says we don't misuse the, okay, guys. We at Robeytech don't condone using PC parts to go and stab other people. Yes, that is not true. I was just saying it's a potential secondary case, but I'm not recommending that you go grab a bunch of stuff and start prepping with a bunch of keyboards and mice. I mean, it's just an idea. But I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning it at all. Good, there we go. I'm covered. According to Blondie, she's also got a legal degree. I'm calling legal. There we go. Ooh, I hit the camera on that one. There we go. Okay, let's throw these back in here. Let's get our M.2s installed. Going our top down. Okay. The way this works, there's a little slot in the PCB. You're just gonna pop that in just like this. We've already got the standoffs installed for this one. You're just gonna pop that in. And the way that you know that it's in is it's kind of like it works like a little diving board. So you know it's a little extra step there if you wanted to know what it is. So okay, we're taking out our bottom one. Not as good. This is like a not quite a good shiv. Maybe it can be used to be like for a shunt for your your lung, like you're like a Navy SEAL and like you got a punctured lung. You could just use that to puncture a hole and then stick a straw in. So there again, secondary potential uses for motherboard parts. You're learning so much right now. You're learning, you are. And you're so glad that you tuned in today. I know you are. So there you go. Going to top down again like that. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Slot in the PCB. The standoff's already installed. And there you go. Checking it right there. So we got our 500 gig in our top and our 1 terabyte down below. Let's grab our skizers or scissors. Cut this open and grab our tiny screws. Tiny screws. Just like that. Tiny screws are out. And now we can go from there. Now, I did want to take a moment after I get this installed and we'll get these back on. I want to share something pretty exciting with you guys. Pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited about this. And I'll show it off here in a minute. But we're going to get these in. Oh, what? It didn't work. Okay, every time, the techs haven't told me with the drink ones, but I'm sure if I miss a screw, I think that's got to be a drink, that they're going to have to take. And it's Friday night, so these guys can totally get, schnockered. They only drink fruit punch because we're a family-friendly organization. I'm sure that's all they're drinking, but just as an FYI, I'm sure that's what they're doing. This screwdriver is an iFixit. The other one we use the Wow Stick. The Wow Stick. Wow Stick. It's like remember. You guys remember like He-Man? Actually, He-Man's not as good. I think Thundercats, ho! You know what I mean? So the Wow Stick, and we use the iFixit. We got them both. So that's like the whole thing for there. Okay, well, now let's take our weapons, potential weapons, and hide them again. Go our top down. By the power of Greystall. Yeah, all hail the Wow Stick. And we have links to all that stuff down in the YouTube descriptions and all that jazz. So there are options there for that. Okay, let's grab our little screw. Pop it in there in a little hole. Okay, 1 M.2 installed. And then we're grabbing our shiv, peeling our thermal pad, so people don't be like, did you peel the thermal pad? Yes, I peeled the thermal pad. I did. So don't question me. Don't question my abilities, yo. You are free to actually question my abilities. I wonder why I do this every day. Okay, let's get that one in. Is that lined up? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. That's in. We grab these two, pop it in, and then I'm gonna change we're at 105, so we're on our way to the next tier. Thanks to Psycho, Vega, Blue Moo. Manda Panda, we got so many people who've done pretty awesome gifted subs already. go, let's change our tiering there. So our motherboard is pretty close to prep. We got one more thing to do, and then we'll move on from there. But let me change our giveaway tier here real quick. So next one is a $150 Newegg gift card. We are at 105. 105, very nice. Oh, no, we need 150. For 105. This is for a $150 Newegg gift card. Starting that goal. Okay, cool. Now I want to talk. I got something exciting. You guys are gonna be excited about this. We're gonna change. We're gonna add some additional programming to Robeytech, increasing our techness of Robeytechness. You guys, I hope you're excited. Talk a little bit about this on Mod Monday. But we're going to be adding some new entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. We're going to be doing my first custom keyboard. We got our lube here. And then we've got some glorious Panda switches right there. So we've got all our switches, and then we're waiting for our board to come in. So we're gonna be doing that stuff. So again, pretty stoked about this. We're gonna be doing some custom. Get ready. I know that I was talking to oh my gosh, I just forgot. It's just spaced in the name, but we're going to be basically talking about this. So we got a lot of people helping us, and so we're going to be building a custom keyboard, my first ever. So yeah, talking to Chris. That's right, talking to Chris, and Chris has been following up with me. We're going to play some more Apex with Chris, by the way. But yeah, he was helping me, giving me some tips. We're going to be doing that in a yes, pandas, yes, glorious Panda switches. So it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm pretty stoked about that. Get ready. Those will be coming up in the next couple weeks. We're just waiting for the board to come in too. But yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm excited. First keyboard, and then everybody says that I'll buy like 500 of them, which will be great. Oh, by the way, does anybody watch TikTok? Does anybody watch our TikTok channel? Does anybody know who Chanel is? Does anybody know who Chanel is? Oh, keyboard parts. I'm very excited about it. People are familiar with who Chanel is? So Chanel is our community manager, and sorry, she's not our community. No, Blondie's our community manager. Chanel is our social media manager. Sorry, that was a mistake. Blondie's our community manager. Chanel is our social media manager, and it was her birthday. Yes, on Wednesday. We were supposed to sing happy birthday to her there. We do need to sing happy birthday for Chanel today. So I'm going to take this moment real quick. So we're going to sing happy birthday to Chanel. It's not Blondie's birthday yet, but happy birthday to Chanel. And so you've probably seen her on both on Instagram as well, and then she's a lot on TikTok. So happy birthday to Chanel. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Chanel. Happy birthday to you. So there's it, guys. Happy birthday to Chanel. We make sure we sing for all those ones. We try to do the tech specialists and all those guys who do that, but there's happy birthday to her, and we'll go from there. Congratulations, young Uni. Happy birthday to you. You could just put that young Uni. So I'm going from there. Hey, JR Rodney, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Let's grab our AIO. Okay. Yeah, there you go. I did a little happy birthday there to you, so there you go. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate the vocal love. And what we're doing right now is we're gonna go ahead and add our stuff that we need for our AIO. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take off these little things right here with our wow stick. Now, you gotta be careful, because this thing actually has quite a bit of torque. So we're taking this out. Wow stick. There's that. And there's that. Okay. Now we're going to pull out our parts here. Yeah, old Mick Robey had a PC, AIO, and on that PC he had some glorious keyboard switches, AIO. Okay, so what we're gonna do is inside of this bag right here, you'll see this little green bag, or if you're colorblind, this could be purple or any other one. You'll see this little bag that looks like this, and it says AM4. These are the ones that we actually need. And we're gonna pop these out like so. We're gonna stick this off to the side. Now, what we're gonna do is, you see these, they basically go in all these four corners. They just go right on top of it like this. And this is the last part we need to do, like kind of prep our motherboard. As we add this, because this is gonna allow us to add our AIO to the MOBO. And we're done. Okay, so motherboard is completely prepped. We're gonna stick it off the side because guess what? It's time to prep our case, because we're case preppers. Case preppers. Not doomsday preppers, we're case preppers. Let's get this off. Over here. Over here, please. Over here. And let's put this away. Kind of cleaning up our space a little bit. Nobody wants an unclean space. Nobody wants an unclean space. Okay. 113 subs. 113. It's a good number. I still don't know what happened to my knife. Our Robeytech knife is missing. Okay, let's grab our case. The good thing is prepping on this case is actually pretty simple. First thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take these dust filters off. We're gonna fan ourselves because we're hot. Not really. I'm very attractive, but I don't know if I'd set myself as hot. Okay, off on the front, easy peasy lemon squeezy type installation here. These they're like Vulcan Lamborghinis. Just goes, kind of pops off like that. Goes like that, and you just basically lift up like a butterfly. It flaps away, it gets put over here so we don't break the tempered glass. And then what we do is we take another sip of our cool ice. Okay, excuse me. On the other side, we have these two thumb screws. Because I'm so strong, I've been working out. I work out. Take those off. Just pull off, and out this comes. This is where you get to see all the awesome, amazing cable management potential of the P500. The other thing that's nice about the P500, never mind, that's on the P600. What would be nice about the P500 is if it had a fan hub, but that's not on this one. That's only on the P600. So again, lots of cable management room, very easy to basically do. And this is actually a P600S sans. It doesn't have the fan hub and it doesn't have the removable top. But that, and then the same thing, you can't change from non-airflow to quiet version like you can on the P600. But overall, it's the exact same chassis, which means you just have a ton of room inside. Now, final part, this is always the one that gets scary. With your pure brute strength, just pull off, and then that just pops off just like that. But you have to be like super strong. Like only the strongest of PC builders can take the front off. Okay, so here we go. That's all hitting top down. So we go like this, and then we set it down gently in a single movement. Boom, just like that. Okay, it's down. It's prepared. We're ready to keep going. I'm so strong. That's right, old man strong ricer. Better recognize how strong I am. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to zoom in a little. I don't need to be a little bit of zoom in, and let's get our motherboard put inside. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hold it like so, and very gently there's a little peg here. I think no, it's not a peg, so we'll have to remove our shiv again, guys. So pop it in just like that, and then boom. Look at that. Looks so good. It's like it's made to fit here. Okay, cool. Now, one thing that's very cool about Phanteks cases is they come with these amazing accessory boxes. Think of them as like free things that you paid for. No peg on the P500a. Yes, correct. So we're gonna pop this open, and then you've got a bunch of like optional accessories it tells you about. You're like, yeah, that's great. But what you actually want is in here is this right here. You want this right here. And this is your screw case. And you can mount this on your wall as like your trophy to show your build, you know, like how, like, kind of like a serial killer of PCs, but not as creepy. And then, but you can also use it to store all of your, you can also use it to store all your cool screws. So, but not the dirty kind, like the clean kind that are used to fasten things. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this open like so. And then the ones that we care about for this particular build are these little screws over here. They have like a little rim around them. These are the ones we're gonna use to install our motherboard in. And there's 9 screws in an ATX motherboard, and so you can just follow along. Count with me, 1. Can you count to 9? Because if you can, that's gonna go. Robey, do you love your fans? Of course I love you, my fans, Center Vision. Thank you, appreciate it. And then next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here to this one. This is number 2. Can you say 2? Let's say 2 together. Everybody count to 2. 1, 2. There we are, number 2. There it is. Yeah, 1 screw. I'm like the count of PC building. And we're going to the 3rd screw. A little high, goes right there. There's our 3rd screw right there. There's 3 screws. And then we have number 4. Unfortunately, because of how this hard to count to 9 holding. Oh, that's funny, Friday the 13th. So here we are right here. We're gonna put this one in. We're gonna do all but 1 screw right now because one of the screws we're gonna have to take off the shiv, the hidden knife. I bet you guys now look at this. I bet you look at this motherboard and all you can see is the knife. Like you stare at it and it just points out. I'm pretty sure that that's all you can see. Everything else on this motherboard doesn't matter, but you can see that knife very easily. ABD. Okay, so we've got, how many do we have? 5 in now. Here's screw number 6. We have 7 and 8, and then we'll put in number 9 after we take it off. There's that one. Next up, it's a potty right here. There it is right there. We got 1 more after this, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more screw, and then we got to take the screw, the shiv off. There it is. Because we're going to do a complete job. My screwdriver, this screwdriver is 22 years old. This is from Windows Media Series 9. So that's with the launch of Windows XP. And I got this when I was working on Windows Media Player for Microsoft. So that is where that's from. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly remove this bit. There is giveaways. Yes, there are multiple giveaways on the stream. We give away at least 3 things per stream, every stream. There's, by the way, Mod Monday, guys. We have crazy giveaways again, so you're gonna want to definitely tune in. We gave away like an 11th gen CPU, a 11700K. We gave away like what, Logitech stuff. It was like crazy, all the stuff we gave away on that one. Okay, last one. We just had to take it off. We had to take the knife off, both to defend ourselves from potential zombies and also to put this last screw in. Okay, 9 screws. Okay, so there's that. We're just gonna put this back. You know what? I just realized that's why that wasn't working. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. That's why that wasn't going in. I don't need this screw. So I'll put that in a little tiny bag and give that back to him. And then we'll put this down. It's a good thing we did that. We removed that. Okay, because we were doubling down on the protection here. There we go. That holds that in. Grab our couple other screws. Now the knife is back and secure, so you can hide it away and not have to worry about it. Okay, there we go. Now what we're gonna do is put this in a little bag so we can't lose it. And then get on to the next step, which is getting our AIO put together. AIO. Okay, so motherboard's installed. Basically all we got to do is we're gonna put our own fans on. But let's get this out of the way, like this. Put it down gently. and let's get our AIO stuff out. You guys couldn't even see it. It was like the flash. I was so fast getting that out. Okay, so we're gonna take this out. We're gonna take these two fans. We're gonna be like, hey, these are nice, but we're not using them. We're not gonna use those fans. Man, I've got an overabundance of fans, both figuratively and literally. But I love you all. I love all my fans, including these fans. So there's some NZXT fans right there. But what we're gonna use is we're gonna use these big, massive RGB Phanteks fans. That's right. Get out our cables. Somebody's saying later, like save them for later. I just want to show you guys something here. This is just from this year. These are the extra fans I have just from this year's builds alone. So that's the non-RGB pack, and these are the RGB pack right here. So there it is right there. So if you want to just know how many extra fans I have, it's a lot. And then yeah, so that's there's a lot of fans that I have that when every time like I turn around and I drop them into that bin, that's where they go. I have a lot of fans. I'm currently streaming on 3. I'm streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Okay, here we go. So popping that out, we got everything out there. Got our top-down view right there. I need to figure out how to like I'm gonna try and find ways. I think I might do something cool, like basically. I'm trying to think of a cool way to use all those extra fans, like for you guys in like neat ways. I don't know if fan giveaways are a good idea. Is it like if you give away fans, like hey, we'll give away 3 NZXT fans or 3 RGB fans of your choice or something like that. Love to know your thoughts. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think on our Discord channel. Let Blondie know. Scream it from the rooftops. Blondie, this is what we need to do. Blondie loves to just have people channel points. Oh, that may not be a bad idea. No, we're not gonna do OnlyFans. We're a family-friendly organization. We actually thought about that as like a real joke, but the other thing too is, truth be told, if you want to have serious hardware sponsors, they don't like OnlyFans. They're like, what? They don't think of it the same way we do as a joke. This is a Z63 up. I need to think of something to do with channel points. We'll have to, maybe there's something where you can spin them and then we'll like get fans or something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe we'll do something like that. What did you, Father Tuckett? What happened to your MSI one that you had to? The one thing we've had is we've had a backplate show up that was broken, but 750 watts for water cooling. You may want to go to 850 JRR. So okay, so what we're gonna do? Let's just see. We're gonna put this is gonna go like this. This is gonna go like that. And we're gonna grab our Phanteks SK 140 fans. Yeah, this is a 280. We're giving lots of cooling. There we are. Pull these out. Come on. Come on, fan. There we go. Come on, fan. Get out. There it is. There's that. There's one box. Need another box of fans. Ooh, bam. Yeah, there we go. Just get rid of the AC. Nah, I'd like to do something cool. Orange mango ice. I haven't tried that one. We have the strawberry watermelon today. I don't know. I haven't tried the orange mango. What's your favorite type of fan? Honestly, that's a good question. I really do like the Corsair QL120s. They're like a good mix of performance and look. But they have a tendency to be pricey, but I just love the way that they look. If I'm looking for pure performance, the Noctuas are probably my best, like just black performant fans. I thought it was awesome that Asus actually, when you bought Asus AIOs, that they came with, they actually came with Noctua fans. That was pretty cool. I just wish their AIOs were a little bit better. But yeah, those are kind of my tops. I like for just simple performance stuff, like ones that are quiet, the ML120s. I'm trying to think what else. I love the other ones I really dig. Sorry, and I just spacing this is the Uni 120 fans from Lee & Lee. I also really like. Those are like just super easy to install. Like I love how like just incredibly easy those are. I'm actually gonna go and put stickers on both sides because I'm OCD. Yeah, the Lee & Lee SL120s are great. The Uni 120, sorry. Yeah, that's, sorry, Wogman, I almost spaced on those. I was like, oh yeah, the Lee & Lee. The only thing I don't have, I'm really more excited about the new ones because I think the amount of RGB on those is a little minimal. Yeah, outside of that, it's pretty good. So he said, yeah. I haven't, oh, they have a spiced, I haven't had spice. I didn't know they had a spiced apple ice. Okay, so here we go. We got those in. Drinking a little ice, keeping it going. Next up, we're gonna do a couple more stickers. There's some other stickers. There they are. The stickers are just for dampening, so we don't have any. I like not to have a lot of noise. Excuse me. Pirate Kitty, wow, that's a name. I've got quite a few SL120s. That is, every time they come in stock, that's one of the things I use Shop Tagger for, is every time they come in stock, I buy them. Like, I just keep buying them. There we go. Flipping this over, last one. I mean, I have not tried caffeinated ice. I didn't know there was such a thing. Father Tuckett, I have not had that problem. In fact, I haven't any of our guys that I have sold MSI cards that I have had that issue with at all. So interesting. Smirnoff ice. Yeah, let's not, I'm not gonna pop that in here. That'd be an interesting build stream. Yeah, we're just gonna skip the AIO. We're just gonna put the CPU fan on the back, like that one guy that we saw. Okay, so there we go. We got those in now. We don't actually need these. What we need is the materials for the rest of our build, which are over here. Next up, screws. Screw you. You know, Shanny Boy, if I knew for sure that Alder Lake was going to be like consumer level and it was going to come out in fall, I would say if you, depending on what CPU you are going to have, like would I say that 11900K, I mean, based on what we've seen so far, and again, we don't have the reviews. I can't talk about the reviews. Like, we can't talk about that stuff. The embargo is not till the 30th. But I would not say, if you have like a 10900K, I would say the leap isn't all that great. And it also depends on what you're looking for. Because I mean, for like it's for like high, like the 12th series, like 12th gen Intel CPUs are really when you're going to start to get to like super high, like ridiculous frame rate 1440p gaming, because now the CPUs can do more and more as the GPUs are able to do more and more. But 1080p, I mean, like at this point in time for 1080p gaming, you're talking about 400 plus frames per second on most of the games that you can use for a 360 hertz monitor. So it just depends. It really, I mean, that's not an easy question to ask. A lot of people are just saying what's going to be more powerful. Of course, 12th gen is going to be more powerful. The question is that are you actually fundamentally going to use that power in a useful way? Yeah, 10850K is great. In fact, Martin, I would say that was one of my CPUs of the year because of how inexpensive it was. Yeah, so that's something that Linus is trying to do. Linus is trying to put the hands of GPUs in real gamers, but like it's again kind of the same thing as the other one, where now you have to go take a test, and then there's going to now, you know, unlike the first drop, which a lot of people probably end up getting GPUs for. But guys, I think that Linus is going to be just as frustrating here very soon as what any other one is going to be, because you're going to have hundreds of thousands. I mean, he has an audience of 15 million. I just like, it's a super great publicity stunt, and it's a great way to get a ton of viewers to watch your stuff. But at the same time, like, it's just like, again, he's like using a almost like a syringe to try and fill a reservoir. But I really appreciate what he is doing, because that is like, it's one of the few ways, at least it's legitimately trying. The problem is it's just going to be hard. There just is no good news when it comes to GPUs right now. So it's tough. It's really tough. I'm super glad that he did it. It's awesome to see what he's doing, but I just think that he's going to end up with the same boat where people are just going to be like, yeah, hey, you know, I only have so many, and now there's too many of you watching my videos, which, I mean, it's also hard, like, as somebody who understands how the YouTube business works, it's like, you know, he's basically going to make a ton of money off of the misfortune, because now he's going to have a lot of people watching his videos who may not, because they're watching him not because necessarily who he is, but because they want a GPU. So the thing is because I know who Linus is, I know that's not something he's doing on purpose, but it's just, sometimes it's just, you know, it's hard as a YouTuber to kind of wrap your head around that. So it's like, I don't know. That's why like mine is like just trying to do giveaways. I mean, or stuff like that is usually the best thing. It's like just trying to find some way to be like, all I do is I purchase the cards and I give the cards away. Like, that's the only thing I can do. So pretty much most of the money that I get via subs and stuff like that goes towards getting cards, giveaway stuff that I do on a pretty consistent basis. But I don't have Linus money, and I don't have like Linus connections or viewership, so I can't do something like what he's doing. So I'm glad that he's able to do that, but he's also getting a lot out of doing it as well. So cool, which is great. Boom, boom, boom. So here's the deal, J-Dub. The thing is, there is no answer to fill the reservoir. The problem is with things like what's happening with the Suez Canal, with shortages in terms of with tariff situations, there's just no way for chip makers to keep up with demand. And so it's just people trying to be creative to not to have GPUs not go into miners' hands, or to not go into scalpers' hands and get them into regular gamers' hands. But it just depends on the number that they are able to do. So it gets hard. I mean, again, I think the thing that's really great is depending on how many of the manufacturers go from like something like, hey, we're going to pull all the inventory from, you know, I don't know, like Amazon, and sell it exclusively on Linus's site. But then again, it's like people will figure out a way to, game the system, even for the Linus ones, especially if there are thousands of them. By that point in time, people will be able to figure out the answers or whatever it was. It's just really hard. I mean, I know just based on the companies I've talked to, they're all trying to figure out how to do this. And the problem is that because cards are worth so much money on the gray market, it's just people are spending a ton of time, trying to figure out how to get their hands on the cards in an easy way. Okay, so we've got all that stuff out now. We're good there. This is like this is just basically making sure that our stuff is good. One thing we're going to do just to make things a little simpler is we're going to go ahead and zip tie this. I'm running low on zip ties, guys. I have to buy some more. It's just it's hard. It is hard. And he's like, I'm glad he's helping. Okay. Okay, there, we got that done. Okay, so we're ready to mount our get our AIO mounted. And as long as the optics stay positive for him, I think that's great. Okay, so we've got that set up now. Everything's ready there. I'm gonna stick this off to the side, and let's grab our case and get this in now. Boom. Getting that back up. Okay, going to, whoa. Oh, that was too high. There we go. It's called pay attention, Robey. Okay, so let's go to our side camera. This is just to kind of give you a better view of as we install the AIO. Yeah, I think it's cool that EVGA, I know Asus sent them a bunch of cards. Like a lot of people are trying to get cards and trying to find better ways. So they're also not getting the wrath, so to speak. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab all of my little mini screws over here. I'm gonna get them all onto. So I'm gonna take a second right here, top down, and what we're gonna do real quick is we're just gonna get our screws and washers on real quick. That way it's just a little easier for me to get them mounted once I get it up. That sounds wrong. Once I get it, the top mounted, that's what I meant. Okay, there we go. One more washer needed. Okay, get these over here. You guys can get a good view of it. Okay. So let's go to side view. What we're going to do is pop this up. And then throw this down in here. There we go. And we're going to load that in like this. Whoa. I'm just going to find my holes. There they are. Give it a little bit of room. Okay, grab our magnetic screwdriver here. And what I have a tendency to do just to make things simple is just do them on each corner first. Just like that. There's one. I push as far down towards the other, towards the other side as I possibly can, just to make it interesting. Actually, just to give myself room. Not really making it interesting. Where you get really strong forearms. It's because I work out. There we go. One thing I wish NZXT would do is I wish they could use flat screws, because the problem is that these screws have a tendency to be really tall. Okay, so we've got that in like that. We're going to bring this over to the other side, and then I can show you guys me screwing in the other screws, because that's top-notch entertainment. Top-notch entertainment right here, guys. Me putting in the rest of the screws here. You guys are excited. That's why you're here. Watch me put in screws. You guys are screwed. Okay. Yeah, yeah, how many AIOs do you lift, man? I bench a Z73. How about you, man? No way, Z73, that's a 360. You're ripped, yo. PC ripped. I declare, nice. That's funny. Okay, just putting in the last of the screws here. The cool thing about this, not just the cool thing about this case is not just that it's cool. It's got a lot of room in the top, so you have room to maneuver around. Like when we're going to install like our AIO and cable extensions up there with our CPU installs and stuff. So it makes it a little bit easier. So here we are. We're showing you. I'm fully mounting this AIO. Not skimping. Not skimping on screws. Quality over quantity here on. There we go. And next up, what we're going to do is we're going to put in all of our plugs and all that sort of stuff. I had a little bit of a brain fart there momentarily, but we figured it out. Okay, so now we're going to grab our cables, if I pronounce them, because I'm so sophisticated. Let's throw in some extra light here, just to illuminate the situation. Look at that, illuminated. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to quickly, just very easily, I'm going to put in basically the USB and the other cables that I need to have put in for this build. Okay, so there we go. This one's always kind of a tough one. I actually didn't think I was capable, but you are capable of bending pins here. So it's important to put this in correctly and not just try and force it in. It only goes in one way. Okay, so I've got that installed now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's get this mounted, at least lightly. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab my bracket that I need. Here it is right here. The bracket. And then I'm going to take off this cover, and you can see already that we actually have pre-installed thermal paste. Nothing crazy there. Just going to twist. Just like that. Take this and then put that on. Okay, there we are. Now, this is the interesting part. So we're going to figure out how we want to mount this. It looks like in this case, and some motherboards actually have more room on the side than others. Like for putting in, it doesn't look like this one is gonna. Let's see. Actually, that fits quite nicely. Okay, cool. Some little light compression there, but that's actually better than I've seen on any others. Okay, so again, we're actually gonna go ahead and mount this up like that. It would help if I would taken out my stuff here. This is not what you're supposed to do. Don't make the same mistake I'm making and forget to open your hardware. There we go. Need two of these. They're like fighting me getting out. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm just putting two of these in just to hold it until I can lay it down. There's one. Then we're gonna put one on the other side. There we go. Cool. That looks good. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is take my extra bits here and go and run these up here and over, and then we'll put it down and do the rest of our stuff. Oh, come on, baby. There it is. It's coming. It's coming. What I'm doing is just running all of this stuff over and through. There we go. And again, we just want this to look super clean. Then I'm going to do is once I get all this stuff up and cleared, I take my, this one cable right here is for my CPU fan, which is right there. I'm gonna plug that in, like so. There you go, so CPU fan's now in. And then I'm gonna run this up here as well. They're just making it all super straight and all look like it's kind of one cable. And the last cable I worry about is this USB one. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So now that's all up and connected. We got it all. We'll finish hooking. We're gonna do a zip tie on the other side just to keep this tight, and then we'll do some more zip ties on the other side here in a few minutes. This is just to keep this all kind of tight and taut. It's just to make it look clean, like so. Okay, and there. Okay, now we've done it. Mission accomplished. Stream over. Just kidding. No, we're not done. But we can at least put this side down and get this ready for the last bits of cable management and some little more installation in my what I should have done before and opened all the rest of this stuff up. Okay. There we go. Oh, no. Go into the garbage can, monsieur. Okay. Let's go to our wide angle real quick because we have over 1,000 people here, and I just want to take a moment to just give people the rundown. If you haven't been here, welcome everybody. Welcome to Robeytech. Robeytech is a show dedicated to PC building and gaming. We've added gaming. Usually it's on Friday nights, not today, but normally it's on Friday nights. If you are new to the show happens every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, and it usually runs till late 9, sometimes as late as 9:30. We do have some giveaways that are happening on the show, just to give you an idea of what those are. The first one is kind of already, well, we've unlocked the first one halfway, and that's when we get level 5 hype train. When we get level 5 hype train twice in a show, we're today only because we missed Wednesday's show. We're giving away a 0.5 terabyte NVMe SSD, and you do not need to be a sub for that. All you got to do is just be watching, present, and we'll be doing that near the end of the show. The second one we're going to do is if we get 700 likes on the YouTube channel, on the YouTube video, if you want to pop on over to youtube.com/Robeytech, drop a like on this live stream. When we get 700 likes, we also give away a 500 gig NVMe SSD. Now, we also have down at the bottom, you see that 119 of 150. We get 150 subs on twitch.tv/Robeytech. Then we give away a $150 Newegg gift card. If we get 300 subs, we give away a 5600X. If we get 450 subs, we give away a 5800X. And then we give away a 3060, 3060 Ti, so it becomes GPUs and all that sort of stuff later on. Now, for subs only at twitch.tv/Robeytech, we're giving away 2 3070s in the month of March. We just announced the winner for the February one. We've now fixed the system. Thanks Vega and Psycho for breaking it, but we've got the system fixed, and we're going to be giving that away. We're going to be giving away 2 lucky subs over at twitch.tv/Robeytech. If you're over at youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Newegg, pop on over to YouTube to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Drop your free Amazon Prime subscription. We had the guy who won the 3080 was a gifted sub recipient, and he walked away with a 3080 and a 5800X. So that's my way of giving to the community, is taking that money and doing giveaways like what we're doing here. So we're going to be giving away 2 3070s. Go ahead and drop those subs and potentially walk away. Now you can get extra entries on the sub only giveaway by gifting subs, also by subscribing to tier 2 and tier 3, and then finally by subscribing for multiple months in a row. Last thing I'll talk about for giveaways, we have the Carter PC giveaway. We're giving an entire PC. It's got a 3080, all the bells and whistles, all that stuff. We're going to be giving that away. That giveaway is closing up in about a week. Once that giveaway happens, you can go over to the gleam.io that's showing up here, and that is your chance to get in on that. We give away about a PC a month, every month in partnership with Newegg, and so we have another one that's starting on Thursday of next week, and it's a 11th gen Intel build, and it looks c'est magnifique. I finished it last night. So that is all of the stuff that's happening. The next thing is just as an FYI, Monday, we're doing Mod Mondays. We're back. It'll be at 3:30 on Monday instead of our regular stream time, and that is going to be super exciting. We got 11th gen CPUs to give away and all that sort of stuff as well. Hopefully that answers the question. We still have about, hour and a half left still of the stream, but we will have a completed PC. The PC we're building today is a 5900X. It's got an RTX 3070 from MSI, an MSI motherboard, 32 gigs of RAM, 1.5 terabytes of NVMe storage, an 850 watt PSU, and also RGB in a Phanteks P500a. And a partridge in a pear tree. So that's what's happening today. Hope you guys have a good time. I try and interact with chat. It gets a little dicey once we start getting into the cable management. That's because it's got to take all my focus. All my focus. But guys, enjoy, have fun, chat, talk. This is what it's all about, hanging out and building PCs. We're gonna get back to it right now. Thank you very much for all the subs, guys. This is a commission build, guys. LTT in YouTube chat? No, not really. I don't think Linus is actually in YouTube chat. That would be super surprising. No, he's not. If Linus is really in chat, that would be super surprising. I'd text Luke and ask him if Linus was really in chat. No, really? No, he's not. Is he really? Is Linus really in chat? Oh, he really is in chat? Why is he here? Linus, why are you here? Oh, Luke is here. If Luke is here, then okay, I'll check my text. Luke will text me because Luke has my number. Oh my gosh, Linus really is in YouTube chat. Why? What is he doing here? Did he leave? Okay, I don't think he hasn't said anything since he was there. Okay, that's pretty cool. So who is Linus? Linus is just from Linus Tech Tips. Linus was, oh, WAN is done. Okay, well, cool. Linus Tech Tips is, so that's pretty cool. Well, welcome, Linus. We were just talking about you. So yeah, he just wants to enjoy the stream, which is great. Let's finish the build though, because we're going from here. I know that Luke is getting ready to do a build, and he was doing some investigation on the build, on what he was going to do, and he was looking at my Corsair 5000D video and some other ones. So yeah, yeah, that's what he was. Yeah, well, I was talking about him and talking about how he's trying to help, but I was just curious about, like, I just don't want people's. I hope he doesn't end up with the bad press, because it's hard. The part that's tough, and maybe he can comment on this. The part that's tough, I think the thing that would be interesting is, like, if he's like, hey, we're going to do this, but the videos aren't monetized. Does that make sense? Because then there's no question, right? And that's the part that's tough, right? And I just don't want him to get, any bad press for what he's trying to do. And like I said, it's like a syringe in a reservoir. And it's hard, you know, especially when people try to do right things. Like any little small thing like that could potentially trip up the goodwill. And that's what I don't want to have happen. And I know Luke, I haven't met Linus before, but I know Luke. I know for them, just based on the people that I have met from that team, that's not something they'd want to have happen. So that's what I was saying. No, he's not. I'm definitely not Linus's competition. To be honest, it's just cool. The tech community, like the tech community, is just they're close, right? You know what I mean? Like we have to stick together, and it's all about, you know, I've learned a lot from watching Linus and his team. So, and working with Luke and working with those individuals, you know, just like everybody else, we've looked up to him. He's paved the way for a lot of us to get to do this. That's pretty awesome that he came and visited my channel. Appreciate the visit and hanging out, man. Oh, come on. There it is. There it is. Okay, cool. So that's in. We got, again, one of the things I'm trying to do here is just trying to make sure that it's got a nice single like channel right up here to the top. You want to keep it really super clean and go from there. So there it is, nice and simple, clean, effective, and we are now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this over. We have one more fan to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw in one more RGB fan in the back. Again, these all daisy chain together, so it makes it really easy, and it's always easy to go. What is the best position to place a GPU in the PC? Or in your cart? That seems to be kind of the more difficult thing right now. Okay, so we've got a 120 millimeter RGB fan in the back. The PC, Manda Panda, this PC is for a commission, which is how I try to do a couple of these per week, but now, given how hard it is to actually get a hold of GPUs, can we get another click for the chat? Nice. Given how hard it is to do the GPUs now, to get GPUs nowadays, I've been reusing a lot of them instead of getting to use them for for commissions and helping people build PCs that way. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna quickly get this one. Yeah, we were the one to click. Get this like so. We want it to be exhaust, so we're gonna do that. It's sticker time, so we're Bob Rossing it a little bit. There it is. Actually, I have both of them pulling in. So I have a single exhaust, and then two intake, all intake. So all intake, single exhaust, which this 120 is going to be more than enough capable of, so it should be totally fine. It's also how the air travels through the case, so also good too. Motherboard in this is the MSI Carbon, X570. One of the few X570s you can still actually get your hands on, which is unfortunate. Okay, we're just gonna get this undone. Okay, just check in. And now let's pop this up. Getting a little side camera view again. Pull this over so we can show you guys installing the rear fan. Let there be some additional light. I know you guys want to see me install fans. That's quality entertainment right there. I need 4 fan screws. I'm not going to forget like I did last time. We don't have to worry as much about the stickers on the front. The only thing I'm going to do is make sure the Phanteks logo is facing the right direction. Did he actually chat in? Did they actually like say anything in chat? Or they just say hi? So rumor on DDR5 is it's actually going to make quite a bit of difference. The bigger thing is just how much RAM they're able to get on a single, like stick. I think that's going to be the more interesting thing. It's obviously way faster. And then again, it'll take a little while for people to basically use it. Wattage PSU for this one is we're using 850 watts. This is for Lewis. Okay, we're gonna go like this. This is who this commission builds for Lewis. I think it's Lewis 9000. I forgot to check in Discord. I'm gonna have to do that. See who it is, because I want to give him credit because he's the one. I mean, again, these guys are a large part of me being able to make content is by getting commissions for me. I would say for AIO's top mount's a little bit better. Again, air's getting trapped at the top, so it's never getting down to the pump. Top mount's my favorite. It's usually the ideal for doing radiator mounting. If you're gonna do front mounting, Jay and all of those guys have basically done a lot of stuff. As long as the pump is in the middle or below, you're okay. We've shown that a couple times here on the show. I don't have because my prop is already installed, it's a little hard to show it off there, but yeah. What does AIO mean? AIO stands for all-in-one. So it's all-in-one liquid cooler. In other words, everything is included and it's a closed system. And so that's what AIO stands for. AIO. Okay, so we got all of our fans now in. We can turn this over. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna make sure all of our fans are connected, get our AIO back connected, do a little bit of cable management, and then guys, hook up front panels, get GPU installed, install PSU, and it's done. Only 4.5 hours to go. That's all there is left. So we're gonna pop this up and then turn this over on the back and keep going. Yeah, like everything is all included in this. Okay, so here we go. Everything is basically ready here. So now what we're gonna do is just gonna focus on getting all of our stuff hooked up, right? So first thing we do is we can daisy chain. We just gotta find it here. So over here on the left, we're gonna daisy chain all of our Phanteks RGB together. It's just a little bit of one of the things I really enjoy about Phanteks. So forgot to go top down so you guys can't see there. When do you think the GPU market will get back to normal? I heard 2022. Yes, that far out. So it weighs. It's going to be painful for a while, guys. There's just a lot of things that keep happening both worldwide that is not helping. So it's still, we have a while, unfortunately. And I wish that wasn't the case, but it is. Yeah, pain. Yeah, 2022. Hey, what's up, Jason? Welcome. Thank you for being a Facebook faithful. We don't have so many Facebook folks, but I appreciate you hanging out on Facebook. We got a lot of Twitch folks, a lot of YouTube folks, but the Facebook folks, not so much. Actually, let's take a look at our audience right now. So looking at our live dashboard, we 575 hanging out on Twitch, 471 hanging out on YouTube, 65 at twitch.tv/Newegg, and 3 over at Facebook. So yeah, okay, so here we go. We got all our RGB stuff here. The one thing we want to do is we're going to try and find, and there it is right there, is what we're looking for is the thing that we need to daisy chain our fans together. And so we've got 2 parts of that. And again, what we're just trying to do is daisy chain all of our RGB together for our Phanteks fans. And so we got 2 parts of that. We got this, which will plug into, we got this, which will, no, we'll take this and plug this into here. There you go. Now our rear fan's daisy chained. There we go, like so. And then we'll take this and daisy chain that right there. And then boom, now we've got all of our stuff ready to go. Okay, so now all that's done. And we can slowly start. Now what we're gonna do is, the more interesting thing is all of our fans. So we have 3 fans back here. We have 3 ways to plug them in. So we're gonna get all our fans connected. So here's one. This is for the rear exhaust. We'll have everything kind of controlled. Whoa. This thing is like flat out missing a pin. So we're gonna plug that into a different header. This like thing, this has a flat out like, oh, never mind. They're okay, it's all like that. Okay, we're good. There we go. Never mind, we're good. There's that one, and then last thing is we're gonna grab our last fan, put that right there. Okay, so those 3 fans are hooked up. Means the other 3 will find places on. I think we actually have 3 at the bottom there, which is going to be fine. And then we don't need this. This is NZXT specific fan header right there, and then this we'll plug in later. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to slowly kind of push everything this direction. We've got it. Oh, and then I got to get this. Oh no, it's all plugged in. Okay, so that's all done. We're just going to try and get our cables managed at this point in time. This one we're gonna want to run. So let's go. Actually, what we're gonna do before we get too far, let's get our front panels hooked up. So HD audio goes here. USB usually goes right here. Let me see where USB is on this one. Oh, no, it's closer. Okay, cool. So it's actually over here. The USB is gonna go right here. There's our USB. And then we've got our. So we got 3 fans. Okay, so here's our Phanteks. This is our RGB, which we can actually put right here because it goes above. And then we've got our front panels. There should be a couple of these. Not there. Okay, so that's front panel, front panel. Trying to find one more fan header. That's not needed. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's our other fans. So I have 3 fans that need to get plugged in. I think there's 3 fan headers at the bottom. I see 1. Yeah, 3 at the bottom. Okay, cool. So these are gonna go here and plug in. And we'll figure that out. Okay, there's our 3 fans, and then we have 1 more, maybe. Nope. Okay, 1. There's our front panel connector. I thought there was more than 1. I might probably find it later. And then we've got our USB 3.2. It's gonna go up here. Whoa, shot that off. I've never done that before. Wow, it was like super powerful screw there. Okay, and then we need, there's a USB 3 is actually gonna go down here. Okay. Okay, there's USB 3. Okay, so now all of our cables are pointed the right way. Turn this over and we're gonna get it all hooked up. And I'm guessing, I feel like I'm missing one cable, but we'll see. Okay, flip this over. Okay, so here is our front panel. It should be power switch, so that's gonna go right here. There's that, and then we have our 3 fan headers. They're right here. Do I have another fan header a little higher? I might move that one up. This one's a little too short. That one's a little too short. These can go in here. Actually, I'll put both of these up. I'll just use this one down here. Okay, so we've got one system fan header that's gonna go right here for one of our fans. And then we've got our HD audio that's gonna go on the far left over here. And then we've got USB 2. That's gonna go right here. Then we've got our rainbow. This is our RGB. That's gonna go right here. There's that. There we go. And then finally, we got this really weird situation here. I'm hoping we're gonna have to keep this way pushed back to use this. Yeah, we're gonna have to use this way pushed back to use this, but this is gonna go right here. This is our USB 3.2 for our carbon. There you go. Okay, now I moved 2 fans. I'm gonna run 2 fans up here, but all of this stuff is connected. Once I finish that, I'll come back and I'll show you all the stuff that we plugged in. That way you guys can see what I essentially did to make it a little easier for you. But first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these 2 fans that I decided not to connect down here. I'm actually gonna run them up here. Not that one, okay, here we go. And then we will cable manage, and then we can go to our, okay, so we're gonna run these up here. Okay, there we go. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take these, put that one right there, and then that'll be nice and clean. Put that one right there. And there we go. Cool. Now, all of our stuff is connected, and I'll walk you guys through real quick what I plugged in. Just zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. Just get a little education as to what I did versus just watching me like randomly know what's going on here. Okay, so in the top, these up here, top right, so you guys can see, these are our fan connections. So we've got our two of our front fans are here. As we move further down here, we've got our USB 3.2, sorry, USB 3 for our front panel. This is our RGB for everything. All of it is daisy chained to the single RGB header that's plugged into RGB header on the motherboard. That'll be controlled by Dragon Center. We've got our single power switch front panel connection right below it. Next, this is our USB. USB is for the AIO up here. That's what that's for. Then we've got another system fan header, which is one of these front fans. And then finally, we've got our HD audio, which is basically all our audio stuff. So now at that point in time, our entire PC is connected. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off because it's always fun once all our cables are basically connected. So peel that off. And let's turn it over, do a little bit of cable management. There's not a ton. And then once our cable management's done, we can put in our GPU. Ugh. It looks a little bit of, looks a bit of a mess right now, but not too bad. We have definitely had worse. The good thing about this particular group of this particular cable RGB choice is that the RGB is actually pretty straightforward. So we're gonna grab our bin. You guys ready? Here we go, here we go. You guys ready? When you're a PC builder, what do you need a lot of? Cable ties. And here it is right here. It's like, oh yeah, here's all my cable ties. So there it is right there, zip tie time. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start pulling this stuff and getting it zip tied up. Let's zoom out a little bit so you guys can see a little better. Zoom out. Tweezers, yes, as The Verge would call them. Okay, all I'm doing now is I just want to make sure, and what I look for when I do cable management is just, it's about keeping things in channels. So that's what I'm going to do here is just slowly channel. And slowly, it's not so slowly. I've been doing this long enough that it doesn't take as long as it used to. Slowly move our stuff into channels as best we can. And then our music is done. And we're at 127, guys. Super close to our next tier of... Our next giveaway tier is getting up there, almost to 150, and on our way towards our first CPU giveaway. Okay. Okay, here we go. Actually, let's keep that one angled where it is. Pull this one down. And we're good there. Okay, cool. And let's go ahead and start our music, and we'll do... How are we doing on likes on the YouTube channel? I'm in the YouTube video. Okay, starting the music again. Hey, what's up, Modeth? How are you? 790. Oh, wow. We've hit the YouTube goal already. Nice, awesome. Giveaways are gonna be near the end, but we actually could do the YouTube one now. So we might do that. I'll do a couple more zip ties, and we'll do the YouTube one now. Because since that one's already done. Oh no, 490. Okay, never mind. 493. I was like, oh cool, 793. Awesome. 493. Okay, there we go. And slowly what I'm doing is just making my way downtown. Making my way downtown. Working fast. Gonna get zip ties all down. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, that would have been cool. Yeah, so go hit that YouTube like real quick and we can run that giveaway pretty fast. We are also getting really close to the second hype train. Guys, let's see, before we hit the second hype train, because that's gonna give a ton, that's usually one that gets a ton of support. If we wanna unlock another one now, if we wanna get that next tier going, you guys could, if wanted to, somebody could drop like, we're less than 20 away, but we're like 23 away from the next tier, and then we'll be on our way towards the tier for a 5600X. So I don't know if somebody wants to drop some gifted subs, get some extra entries towards those 3070s, or maybe you guys are wanting to win one of those 3070s that we're giving away here at the end of the month. So if you want to do that, there we go. Psycho dropping 25. You know what? Never mind. Psycho's just gonna take care of it. Psycho's like, I'm in. Psycho's excited about her 3090 build that we got, commission build that we got coming up here pretty soon. Okay, let's get that. Okay, next tier is open. 25, so we're at 152 on our way towards the next tier. Where do I want to go here? Okay, going to all widgets, sub goal. Okay, so next goal is for a 5600X CPU giveaway. Well, let me check. Let me see how many we have. I just might as well. We're at 153. 153. It's okay. Come on, load. Being lame. Okay, 153. Okay, so let's go all widgets, sub goal. So we're on our way to a 5600X CPU giveaway. We need 300. We're at 153 and 03/31/2021. Subscriber goal and starting that now. Okay, there we go. That's in. Bit love. Appreciate it, guys. Okay, so that one we're gonna have to definitely get a little higher up here. Get a little higher up here. We're gonna have to run a. Trying to make sure this all. Run a cable up to this one. Again, we're just trying to make it look nice. So what I do when I get a little further down here, it's kind of always a pain in the butt though. Get a little further down here, we've got like these little extra cables. So what we can do is we can try, so USB-C we can't really use, but what I try to do is you want to not make a mess down here. So it's okay to kind of have them like clumped. Just gotta get, these things are as cool as they are, they also clump the crud out of this thing. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna see how I'm clumping them, just getting them kind of clumped together. One more down here. We're gonna run all of our other kind of support cables like our GPU and all those other ones off the side, so it's not as big of a deal. There it is. Okay. And these clump into a single group down here. Just like that. And just like that. Just like that. Keep it going. Just run them down. Run them down to the bottom. Ow. Just dropped that on my foot and it hurt. That hurt. There we go. Okay, so now you've got them all kind of clumped together. These ones are a little bit different. I try to run these through the little kind of grouping up here. Main reason being is like, again, only thing I'm trying to do is just keep them grouped, but also keep them nice and tight. So there we go. That one's can go on, and then we'll cable manage the rest. There it is. Hey, pretty clean, pretty clean. A couple more zip ties and we're good to go. A couple more zip ties. It's the zippy ties. There we go. Again, I'm just trying to keep them keep it relatively clean, but I'm okay with like as long as it looks like a single tie. There you go. So there's a single tie of cables. We'll do one more up here just to keep this one clean. And it all looks like even Steven. Actually, we don't really need that. Okay, so let's grab this is the fun part. 1, 2, count with me, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. Don't want to lose any. 9, 10, 11 cable ties were killed in the cable managing of this system. They gave their lives for quality cable. Oh, nope, 12. Missed one. Dang it! I missed one. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we don't have to worry about this side. We'll have a couple things that are gonna kind of come up from this, but again, nice, clean, out of the way. There it is. $173, guys. All right. Okay, so these are all available. All of our stuff is done. I'm just gonna turn them around just to make it look a little bit better. Looks a little bit less cable tie-us when you twist them around. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we got that. Looks pretty clean, right? Like nice and clean, hidden. I like the way it looks. I like it when you look right there. Okay, so we have front panel connections done, rear cable management done, all of our AIO is connected. Really what we're gonna do, it's GPU time, guys. People are asking about the build. The build is a 5900X, RTX 3070, MSI Gaming Carbon, X570 Movo, 1.5 terabytes of SN750, NVMe storage. We've also got 850 watt PSU in a Phanteks P500a case. There we go. And then even the front looks good. That's the whole point here. You want the whole thing to look clean. Not just the back, you want the front to look good too. And it does, it's all tight, it's all together. Okay guys, PSU time. Who's ready for the PSU? But guess what? It's that time. It's that time. Let's get it. Come on, come on, here we go. Guys, I just got the notification. Here it is, notification. Notification is Hype Train is unlocked. So we got 2 goals during this Hype Train. Let's get it going. Let's get Hype Train going. We're gonna call out those of you guys who are such big supporters during this section, and let's see if we can get those 700 likes on YouTube as well. So let's do it right now. 5 minutes on the clock or whatever it is. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then we'll do our GPU, and we'll put our PSU, and we'll turn this puppy on. But you guys can get this going. Poncho7866 kicking it off right. There we go. Hype Train is close. There we go. We get the notification. There it is. It has started. We got Lol What Bree, another big supporter of the channel, dropping them already. Thank you very much, Lol What Bree. Appreciate that. Hemp Racer gifting out 1 community sub. Thank you very much, Hemp Racer. Let's see how far we can go, guys. To the moon, baby. To the moon. Bosal giving out 1 gifted sub. We got Funtime0314 giving out 1 community sub. If you are over on YouTube and you are completely lost as to what is happening right now, this is all happening over at twitch.tv/Robeytech. This is the second, unlocking the second giveaway, and then at the same time, this is usually what starts to get all the giveaways. So that's what's happening. We're doing the Hype Train and just calling out the supporter. People like Burke CG, gifting out gifted community sub. Red Dragon Zombie giving out 1,000 bits. You are amazing as well. Super appreciate you guys. We got, oh, it looks like we hit level 5 already. And we're gonna see where we are, but come on, we can keep going. Let's see how high we can get for the other, oh no, we're only at level 4. There's more to go. There's more to go. Let's see what it is. There we go. JRR Rodney dropping 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much, JRR, for that. Pardue dropping his sub. Welcome, 2 months with Prime. Happy anniversary, my friend. And then let's see. The giveaways will happen right out. The first giveaways will happen right after this. Yes, we're getting close to our first round of giveaways. We got Jax Tech giving out 5 gifted subs. JRS BBs 900 bits. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. All the support, guys. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it's just catching up right now. A couple 1-bit things from here. Oh, there we go. Is it Tolarian Academy? Thank you very much for 4 months at tier 1. Happy anniversary. We got Toxic Trucker 322 giving out 1 tier 1 community sub. Maximus 65, 5 gifted community subs. 200, guys. We're now less than 100 away from a CPU. Buttons 1 gifted sub. Appreciate that. Red Dragon, thank you very much for the 300 bits. Appreciate you, my friend. We got some follows coming in as well. We got another one. Rated Soldier 1 month. Thank you very much. Diesel Smoke gifting out a gifted community sub as well. Thank you very much. 210, guys. Let's keep it going. How high can we go? We're getting really close to 300,000 views as well. Going from there. How does the GSS work? I don't know what the GSS is. Who wins the giveaways? People here who are watching on YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch are the ones who win. So we got 1,500 from Manda Panda. Thank you very much for the 1,500 bits, Manda. You're amazing. Again, all the support from you today. Level 5. Here we go, guys. Can we get to 1,000? Let's keep going. $93 from C Saint. Appreciate it very much. For that, we got Ghost Stang giving out 5 community subs. We got JR Rodney giving out 500 bits. as well. 216, we can keep going. Let's see if we can get to a 5600X. I'd love to give away some hardware today, and we're super close. 90 subs is nothing, guys. 300K views on the Twitch, just all up. I have 10 million plus 11.5 million on YouTube. You guys are you're my OG. I love you guys. Revering, thank you for the 100 bits, 500 bits. Thank you very much. I already called that out from JR. Come on, guys, we can do it. It's 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. We can do it. Let's unlock the potential. Broke S13. Thank you very much. Remember, guys, all of these extra gifted subs, all those things become extra entries towards winning a 3070. So if you haven't used your Prime subscription, which is absolutely free, drop that in. House of Tom. Oh, Tom, that's amazing. One of our amazing tech specialists dropping 1,000 bits. Thank you very much, Tom. That is very awesome of you. 300 bits from JSR. We got Nick celebrating his 3 months. We got Lumian's Freeze, 5 gifted community subs as well. 1 minute 38 seconds, guys. 224 subs. Blue Jays dropping 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Blue Jays. We got E-Killers X7067 dropping his first Prime scrub. Thank you very much for that. Sling Buzz, thank you very much for the gifted community sub. Red Dragon dropping 100 bits as well. Yeah, that's awesome, Silent Sound. We're building in this case right now. 1109, guys. Let's keep it going. We're 929. Let's at least break 1,000. We have a minute left. A minute left. And we're 70 subs away. 69, 69, 69, 69, dude. 69 subs away from giving away a 3070. Whoa! Tom Adney, 33, dropping 50 community subs. Wow. Okay, and Blue Moon dropping 5 more. There we go, right there. Wow, that was like Vega and Psycho level drops right there. Thank you very much, so much, Tom, for dropping that. 50 bits from House of Tom. The Ice Dragon, thank you very much for 2nd month of sub, guys. We are now close to 2,000%. We get over 2,000. Toxic Trucker, 5. We're at 1,950. 20 seconds left. We're at 292 subs. Let's finish it out. Come on, guys. Amazing support. You guys are so incredible. Hey, we got Maximus, 65, hanging out. That's Maximus. That's awesome. Thanks for being here, Maximus. 1960. Okay, it's Nene. 1977, 30. Come on, one more. There you go. Raid Soldier breaking it out at the very ending for 2,000%. Right there, 298 subscribers. Guys, and there it is, broke S13, breaking that thing. We're now giving away a 5600X. We're now giving away a 5600X. That was 115 subs and 69 bits. Disability Gamer dropping a sub as well. Thank you very much. Whiskey dropping 2. Thank you, celebrating 2 months. Let's do it. Next gear, 312. So we're gonna go to sub goal. So we're gonna end this one. So this is for a 5800X. And let's do this. Let's do a 3060. No, it's 58. Sorry, it's 5800X. Sorry, then 3060. So 5800X CPU giveaway is next, and this is for 450 subs. We're at 312 subs, and we have cell 03, 31, 20, 21. Thank you very much for those subs, guys. All of you guys. I think we're actually a little bit. Let me just check. Let me see our analytics. We're at 313. Okay, 313 subs. So I'll add one more. There we go. And we are now caught up. Okay, awesome, guys. Okay, let's finish. Let's do GPU time. We are now on. Okay, so here's the deal. Guys, we are now, once we get to 450 subs, then we switch. If we hit 450 subs, we give a 5800X. But then we switch towards those GPU giveaways. So things like 3060, 3060 Ti's, all that sort of stuff. So again, we have potential. The show's not over. We still have about 45 minutes left, and then we'll do some things. So if you want to get in from that, oh, thank you, Tom. I really do appreciate it. That's huge. It really is. I love. Thank you very much for that support. So we could go in there. We could potentially give away a GPU tonight. That would be pretty awesome. Let's go to side camera, and let's open our GPU. And then once we put our GPU in, we'll do our 2 community giveaways. 700 likes on the 700 likes on the YouTube. That's what we need, guys. How are we doing on likes on YouTube? It's a lot of fun, Mecco. I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed. I do not take it for granted. Thank you very much, FP. 622, guys. We're super close to those doing that big community giveaway here pretty soon. 87 away. Drop on over to youtube.com/Robeytech and drop a like. Shut up, Siri. You're not listening to me. Shut up, Siri. I took care of Siri. Don't worry, guys. We got it done. We got Siri taken care of. Okay, guys, popping this open. Here we go, right here. So things we're gonna need out of this is obviously we need our where's this point? Okay, we need our sag bracket, which we always use on these. Oh, it's gonna fight me. There it is. And we need, nope, not that. There is that right there. And here we go, right here. This is our MSI. There it is right there. Look at that, beautiful card. Love these cards. No snapback plate, which is good. We're gonna go ahead and take off our one right there. It doesn't look like we have any peels. Oh, we have one peel. We have 3 peels right here. These are gonna be for our fan stuff. There we go. There it is right there. And we're gonna do it right here as well. There it is right there. And one more right here. There it is. Boom. Okay, good. Okay, we got those undone. Sorry, that took a lot longer than I would hoped. We got all those out. We're gonna set this down, get this put away real quick. Get that in here like that. Close this off. And then now we can put our GPU in. And put that down, and that down. Boom. Okay, cool. Now, let's go to our top down and get this ready to install. Very simple installation. Top down, there it is right there. There it is right there. And a little bit lower. I don't want to bend the card in a weird way. It's always tough. Like, I think I'm going to be able to do this after like nailing it like 500 times, but I always like end up just a little bit off. You guys really just like to look at my bald spot. There it is. I don't really have a bald spot. Okay, there we go. That is in. We're good there. So we're gonna go ahead and lift this back up. And we're gonna also prep so we can put in our sag bracket. We're gonna need to take the other ones out. Oops. There's that one. $11 more YouTube likes, guys. We got people ready to go because we want to unlock that last giveaway, which we're going to do right after this GPU mount. So if you guys can go over, pop on over to youtube.com/Robeytech, just hit a thumb up. That's all it takes, guys, and then we're on. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and install, because I don't think I can never remember as many of these things as I install. Yeah, okay, there we go. So this one can get installed. Screw that in nicely. Okay, cool. Now what we're gonna do, put this up, put it underneath. Oh, this is not gonna work with this case. Okay, cool. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do real quick is to make sure that all these are these little brackets on the other side are all pushed in. Hey, bye Sandy29, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. You're incredible. Thank you very much. Legit, if you guys are interested in having me build a PC, our mods will show you how to basically do that. If you're actually interested in having me build, and all the information is right there. There it is right there. It's like our mods know what's going on. They just think about that stuff. 715 and climbing. Thank you very much for all those likes, guys. Our GPU is just about done installing. We'll get right to that giveaway here in just a second. And boom. Build looks good. I always love clean builds. Okay, there we go. Just checking. Okay, let's go to giveaways. Okay, so doing our first giveaway right here. Everybody say thank you, YouTube, and thank you to Twitch, because you guys are amazing supporters. So thank you, YouTube, and thank you, Twitch. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be drawing two 500 gig NVMe SSDs, two 500 gig NVMe SSDs. I'm going to give you guys a command. That command is going to be !community. You do not need to spam it. You just need to enter it once. You can enter twice just to be sure. There's not any confirmation. It's going to run for 2 minutes. If you spam it over and over again, then you could potentially end up getting timed out, and you don't want to have that happen. So we're going to start that giveaway right now, and this is for a 500 gig NVMe SSD. We're starting that giveaway right now. Grab a drink. The next up is going to be our cable extensions, which is always fun. Boom. Get our cable extensions out. It's nice to see different people at the top for the weekly. Like Vega and Psycho were always there, and they're like, I'm always grateful for how much they support the channel. But it's nice to see people like Tom, like who's up there. We got JRR, who's new. We had Lol Bree, who was there for a while. We had Blue Moo, who's always like incredible supporters. I try very hard to remember your guys' names and all the support you guys do. So thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all of the bits, all of the super chats. I try very hard to make sure I read them. I just want you to know the reason I do these giveaways is just as a thank you to you guys as well for just being so incredible. And I know it's a part of it, part of it obviously is like helping with audience growth and having an opportunity for you guys to come. But so many of you guys have come and stayed and have given back the same way that I've given to you. So thank you for that, guys. You guys are amazing. And we'll continue to do this. We are coming up. Next month is we are celebrating 1 year. We're celebrating our first full year on Twitch as a affiliate. And so pretty excited, and you guys have been so cool and so amazing. So thank you. I never take it for granted. I'm humbled to get the opportunity to do this so often and to have literally thousands of you here hanging out and doing this with me so often. So I'm stoked that you guys are going to be, I'm stoked to start adding gaming to this, things like custom keyboards to this. So we have more content that'll be coming in there, so you guys can have some more variety, more tech on top of just the PC building. So we'll figure out what it is. Okay, guys, the raffle is ended. Wow. Winner for the first one is 124123303 space 123444. That is really the first winner. The first winner was, again, 124123303 space 12344. That was the first winner. That sounds like a great name. And then the second winner, sorry, I took my glasses off. This is a Twitch individual. Congratulations to Mr. Kane82. Mr. Kane82 was the second winner. So congratulations to both of you guys. We still have the big giveaway. I'm hoping we can get to a 5800X, but there's no other giveaways, guys. The community giveaway is done. Yeah, apparently that's a code to sell. But little do you know, if you said that to your Alexa, Alexa, what's the weather going to be like today? Anyway, the thing is, anyway, that's we're gonna be yeah. Apparently, we'll figure out what that is. They have to complain it and all that. They have to confirm it and all that sort of stuff. So if it is a bot, then that'll be tough for them. Who won the? We haven't announced it yet. Oh, but he says not a bot, so maybe that's just his name, and that's okay. They'll talk to it. My dots. You're welcome, IC, anytime. Alexa, set reminder for Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. There we go. There we go. There you go, right there. That's what you need. That way you'll know every time you'll get the. Oh, I chose the wrong one. Oh, that right there is oh man. I'm just gonna do that to Blondie. Yeah, I could do, Pixel Piggy, I could just do Google set reminder for every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. So there you go. Anyway, that was just a fun little joke. I won't ever do it again. Going for that. Thank you very much, JRR, for the $4.99. Oh, I appreciate you, man. I super do. We already announced the winner for last month. It was Geek something. I don't have my phone. I don't know where my phone is. It was the winner from last month was Geek and Ugly. Geek and Ugly was the winner from last month. For the winner. Yeah, Geek and Ugly. There it is, Kiltman. Thank you. Oh, congratulations on putting your PC together. Okay, guys, I'll get into this. Sorry, I got distracted with my ingenious reminders for all of you guys. Okay, so we're getting our cable management stuff out now real quick. Ones we're going to need, we're just going to get our cable extensions in. So we're going to lower this a little bit. And then all we got to do is do PSU and turn it on. Did we announce? Yes, I did. I did announce the winners. One of them was like a number sequence, and then the other one, well, the other one, the mods will remind you. Okay. Okay, what we're doing right now is we're going to put in our cable combs real quick and get all this stuff installed. So it's ready to go. We have 4 cable extensions to get installed. No, sorry, 3. Yeah, 4, no 4. Luckily, this is this is my favorite case for cable extensions because of how this case has this little door at the bottom for the end. So get another. No, I wasn't being mean. That was really their name, and he did respond on YouTube. So. There's not, the only PC giveaway that's happening tonight is from the Carter PC, which isn't being announced tonight, but that is available for you to get in on if you want to do that. Nice, Merciless. You're welcome. I was just a joke, guys. I had never done that before, but it was pretty funny. And Blondie's pretty mad at me, so she'll probably, I'll probably get a nice reminder tonight that, hey, that was funny once, never do it again, Robey, or it will cost you. I don't know what it'll cost me. It'll cost me something, though. Okay, so there's that one. Next up, whoa, just dropped that. We're gonna grab, okay, this is our CPU. CPU one goes up there. Okay, we're gonna get the top one in. There we go. Get that one in like that. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Huh? For what? Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. You can bring it back. Is he downstairs? Okay, yeah. You can do that. Hold on. I gotta. There it is. He's just on my form. Cool. Thank you, sir. Giving it to Kevin. Give it up for Kevin! Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin! Popping up into the channel. Needed to grab some real quick. Okay, there we go right there. Okay, we're gonna connect to that one right now, top down. We put that one in the corner. That one's gonna be for our CPU right there. So we got that one set up. That's that. Whoa. Got the other one ready to go. Let me grab one more here. Bring out Bob. Okay, I'll bring out Bob. We got Bob out. Here's Bob. Bob's here, hanging out with us. Oh, he's hard to see. We'll get him out right there. So there he is. There's Bob hanging out with us. You guys, Kevin actually showed up on one of our TikToks, which is like a huge thing. So Kevin is our technical guy. I know our tech specialists get to have good conversations with him all the time. Well, not all the time. I try to get him to have a talk, but Kevin's just been heads down in 11900K work. Kevin is one of our team members here. He handles all of our technical stuff, so all of our tech reviews. It's like when you watch like the Samsung 970, 980 review, all the Intel, he does all of our benchmarking, basically does all our deep diving, all that sort of stuff. That's what Kevin does. That's who Kevin is. So Kevin's a pretty integral part of our team, to be honest. Okay, going to top down here, what we're gonna do is just gonna install these two. There we go. Same thing with this one. We're just gonna make sure one of these is well below the bottom, so it goes in there. The rest of these are go mix, and then you're just gonna pop this. There's a little thing right here. Pop and push down. Oops, Bob! Bob fell. We'll put him right here. Bob's smiling at you. There we go. Okay, cool. And then those are locked in. So there's that one. Last cable extension of the whole thing is for our motherboard. Get these in. Almost put that in backwards, guys, but I didn't. I almost did it, but I caught myself, tech specialist. Saved you a drink. Kevin does not have a YouTube channel. Kevin works specifically on our YouTube channel. So Kevin is like all of like Chanel, Josiah, Blondie, like our tech specialists. Well, some of the tech specialists have channels, but all of our full-time contract staff I don't believe they have channels. Some have like TikTok channels or Instagram, but no, not that I know of have any YouTube channels. Yeah, the 3060 Ti version, yeah. Getting close here, guys. Then we're gonna put in our PSU. The question does it depends. Sometimes, but the thing is because we give till the end of the stream to do it. like it just goes back in the pool. So sort of, we don't redo it. They don't get it closed on the show, so to speak. We haven't had that happen very often. We have almost always had prizes claimed because they have to be present to win. So they have to have entered, like they have to have entered. So like the time from when they're entering to the 2 minutes when it's done, that's all there is. Like, you know what I mean? So. This build is not one you can win. You can pay to have one commission. Okay, last build right here. I'm gonna put this in right this. Actually, I'll keep this. There we go. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is pull these out. Again, we didn't do any of none of the stuff is out, so we just put that down, pull that through. Okay, guys. Okay, all of our cables are in. Now we can basically put in our PSU, and we are cooking with gas. Okay, let's turn this over, get all these cables through, and then put in our PSU. Getting this one cable through. There it is. Make sure it looks good. It does. Okay, cool. Now we can turn this over and finish our kind of our end. This is the end of the build, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there we go. Just making sure that this stuff is done. Getting those closed, and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and lock down the last of our cables here. This one we're not going to lock down below. We'll just keep it above because it's a little easier that way. There we go. Okay. All our cables are there, ready to go. GPUs are hanging out at the bottom, which is fine. And this one we'll put off to the side. We're going to grab one cable tie though, and do that in the corner. Just like that. And there it is. Okay. That is there. Okay, we've got this now. Basically at this point in time, guys, it's like, this is like PSU time. We're in the fun bits of the end of the build. If you want to get in on, we're gonna have a little bit more of these that we'll have to use. Get this kind of out of the way, and we're gonna do our PSU time. So let's go to our side view. Grab our PSU here. Actually, we can go to wide view, that might be easier. Go to the wide view, it's a little bit cleaner. Okay. Here. Okay. There it is. And it's done. It's done. It's the fun bits. The fun bits. Hey, House of Tom, thank you very much for doing the gifted community stuff. That's amazing. 321 guys. Okay, there it is. Okay, so open this up. You guys are ready for me to smell the new GPU. It's like a christening of, so to speak. Okay, let's grab our cables we need though. So this, out of this one, we don't need that. We need, I'd like, if these are, yes, these are separate VGA cables, which makes me happy. So there we go. We're gonna take two separate VGA cables. There's that. We're gonna use this because it's fun to cable manage with. I'm not gonna use any of those. This goes to him. We're gonna grab motherboard right here, and this should have a single CPU cable in it. I need. So there's our motherboard cable. Hit on top of Bob. We've got a single CPU cable. There it is. Okay. And then out of this batch, we'll need a SATA cable. Group SATAs. We actually might need two. Let's see here. If I do this, that should work. Okay, no, I'll need one. So I got one. Okay, so this, I can put all these cables back together. Re-Velcro them, because we are OCD a little bit, Robey. A little bit OCD. There it is. Okay, now we got another little cable management thing. Cool thing about the EVGA is it also comes with, if you're into water cooling, you've got a jumper for your your PSU, should you need it. Besides, you can custom water cool this later. And finally, the last part, our awesome PSU. There it is. Okay, here it is, guys. Ready? Oh, I think, you know what? I think it would be a good idea. I don't know. Let's a serious talk, guys. Serious talk right here. I think it would be a good idea. I don't know about you. But wouldn't you mind, like, maybe if, like, you know, Bath and Body Works or, you know, Yankee Candle had like that new PSU smell, like brought to you by Robeytech, new PSU smell camera. I mean, what's up, buddy? No? I need my phone back. I'm not giving her the code. She needs to, I'll be home and like, I'm not giving out my code. So I need my phone back though. Can you bring my phone back? And then I'll be home in like 40 minutes. Tell my kid, he needs to listen. But anyway, I'm just thinking, guys, new PSU smell. I'm just telling you, yes, we're gonna get that new PC part smell. It's coming. Yankee Candle, Bath and Body Works. It's coming. Okay. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's get our motherboard. We're gonna get our motherboard cables installed real quick. SATA. Okay, VGA. Oh, that's the CPU. There we go. And we've got our VGA 1 and 2. There's 1. There's 2. And then last one that we need is our peripheral. Wait, I grabbed a freaking Molex. What? Molex try to sneak in there? No Molex. No Molex for you. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to top down here. I'm gonna add a bit right here. Lock this in so it's just nice and clean here. There it is, EVGA done. Okay, there we go. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get our little mount done. Little mount love, mounty. You guys are looking in right now, aren't you? You're looking in right now to see, you're gonna see if Bed Bath & Beyond or Yankee Candle selling that new PSU smell candle. You're super excited about it. You know you are. Okay, here we go. Let's grab our screws beforehand. Yeah, my power cable ponytail, that's right. Okay, we got our cables, our things out. Now you do have the option if you wanted to do black. Cool thing about Phanteks is it actually comes with PSU screws, so like they know that sometimes like EVGA makes silver screws seem more premium, I guess. So we're just gonna get this installed real quick. Okay, there we go. Get one more in the corner here. There we go. One more in the corner over here. Then we'll tighten them all in once I get them all in. There we go. And there it's tightened. 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 There we go. And one more. We have a ready to go PSU. Okay, cool. Now, what we're gonna do. Sorry about that, Kevin. That's always fun for you. Thank you, sir. Okay, we're gonna pull this through. And guys, one reminder, because I know we still have one giveaway, but one thing that we always like to do, especially because we just have a big audience, is we're gonna wanna do raid somebody. So we try to find some small streamer, someone who we're gonna raid. And so when we're done here, if you wouldn't mind just sticking around, you guys could really make somebody's day. Just dropping them a follow. You know, Blondie does a good job of like going through, trying to find raid targets for us. And so as we're like getting to the final parts of the build, we're gonna do the last part of the giveaway. If you guys just wouldn't mind, that would be a huge, another way to support me just by using you guys to help support some other people who you may not have known about you may not have known about, and then support a smaller streamer as well. So thank you again for that. Okay guys, just getting our last connections hooked up here. So our CPU one, what I do here is I lift this up like so. You can pop this in, and then that'll hide that one. There we go. You push this one down, and we'll find a way to make this like look clean here in a minute. Okay, this one we can actually just use. I'm gonna put this kind of like on the side here. We'll do one here, just like that. There's that one. And then this other one, go right here, just like that. And we'll use our screw stuff. There we go, just like that. Okay, so there's your SATA. Now our SATA is all hooked up. So that's good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our motherboard one, and that's gonna go right over here. I'm gonna see if I can find a cool way to kind of hide this. There you go. There we go. Okay, that's all in. And we want to make sure, I'm going to go ahead just to make sure this doesn't like wind into, like off into the side of this case, because this little side of the case is open. So we're going to go ahead and just to be safe and keep it ultra clean, do one zip tie. There. There you go. This is all about keeping the front clean too. Okay, last two cables, which are easy, they're just down here. And they're kind of held in by the, we're just gonna have these go over. And bada boom, there we are. And bada bing. Next. There we go. Okay, cool. Now, see what we can do here. Just to give it a little bit of cleanliness. I don't know if there's a whole lot I'm going to be able to do. I don't want to pull, I got to be really careful. I can't pull some of this stuff too tight. But I do want to see if I can get like one good clump here to add a little bit of awesomeness to this. Okay, so we have one more EVGA. And then we've got our build completely done. There we go. There we go. And it just adds that little bit of polish, you know what I mean? There we go. So now we've got a cable managed build. Looks nice and clean. I don't know, that looks pretty good. I will say, now we just have to, all of our stuff is down. That's all good. Everything's nice and good to go. Put this on. Get rid of our one PSU box. I do dance on my TikTok channel. I do. I mean, not well, but it's not the only thing I do. But yes, I do dance on my TikTok channel. Okay. Ice is gone. Build is done. You guys know we're coming down to the end now. Closing this up. Okay, let's turn this, let's take a look. Check the SATA plug, okay? Yeah, it's a little bit loose. We're good there. Thank you for seeing it. Looks like everything else looks good though. I'm gonna do one more. Actually, I have one right here. My last, I'm gonna do one more cable here. I don't want, so there's a little hole over here that the cables can poke through, and I want to make sure that looks clean too. There we go. We're gonna just keep that good too. There it goes, and that'll keep that from happening. Okay, now we're done. Okay, so we're just gonna check our front. See, does Bob approve? Bob approves. Okay, cool. Let's just check our front, make sure it looks good. Here we are. Okay, cool. Build's done. Sternum, thank you very much. 333 subs, guys. You go into our cam link. Let's get our build up. There it is right there. Okay, let's put our stuff back together real quick. It just looks completed. There it is. Throw our dust filter on. There it is. And finally, it's gonna go on like a glove because like just really, there's like beautiful back there. And boom. Okay, PC is done. And all cable managed, it looks clean from all angles. I'm gonna just check that one gap there. Can't see anything in there either. That's what you want. That's what you want, guys. Okay, let's grab our cables. This is it. Grab our HDMI. There you go, that. HDMI, power supply. Boom, it is on, and boom, it is on. And there it is, lit up and ready to go. And it is on, guys. Lewis 9000. Congratulations, there is your build, 100% done and built and ready to go. So there it is. We will, it is a Ryzen 5000, so it will need to get flashbacked, which is included on here, so we'll have to do that. It does post, by the way. So we are seeing a post there. I'm just waiting for it to show up. Here's the post, so you guys can see that. But it is, we're gonna have to do a BIOS flashback to get that done and go from there. 298,000 views, guys. We're almost at 300,000 views. Not a bad first year. And just waiting for you guys, hopefully you guys will see that graphic here pretty soon. You know what? I forgot to unplug and plug this back in. Hold on one sec, guys. But anyway, it does post. And it is good there. I don't know if it's gonna show up now though. So I apologize, but it does post, so we are good there. Okay, let's do this last giveaway. We've done everything else. The build looks great. Everything is good to go. We're gonna go ahead and do our last giveaway, guys. This is for a 5600X CPU, 5600X CPU. I wanna say thank you everybody for such incredible support tonight. We are gonna have one more chance. So Monday is Mod Monday. Oh, that's not true. You will have chance on Mod Monday, but we obviously, I won't be paying attention directly to my stream. We'll be streaming with no Cocoa Puffs. But let's start the giveaway first, and then I'll go through all the details. So custom, okay, this is a big support. Everybody say thank you, Newegg. Obviously, Newegg's our biggest sponsor. So thank you to Newegg. Ryzen 5 5600X. Entry for this is gonna be exclamation point Newegg now. Exclamation point Newegg now is gonna be the entry for this one. And we're gonna start that giveaway. You got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Starting that giveaway right now. Just resetting the studio. There's that. There's that. There we go. Okay, so again, as a reminder, guys, the thing that you got to, things that you just got to kind of think about. First and foremost, we're going to be back on Monday for Mod Monday. Mod Monday is a partnership with Intel. I'm hanging out with my friend No Cocoa Puffs. We do know each other, so this will be interesting because no Cocoa Puffs, which is super cool. And then that's going to be at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're building a PC. There are going to be giveaways there as well, so expect to have an awesome time there. Then we have a regular stream Wednesday and Friday. We're kind of on to regular stuff, guys. We have a stream this week. The week after is actually spring break. So we have spring break. For me, there will be no streams that week. I just realized that, so I have a couple people I got to call and let them know that their build will actually be a week later because I'm in spring break. I'm actually going to go visit Vegas with my family. And then, but yeah, that should be super good. We also have our Intel Rocket Lake review that's coming out next week as well. And then we'll have some Intel Rocket Lake builds as well. So it should be super awesome going there. Now you will have 2 more chances to get in on the dual 3070 giveaways. You'll have the Mod Monday, which of course I obviously won't be paying attention to subs on that one. And then the last one will be on that Wednesday. That'll be the last channel to get in on that. So the last chance to get on that for the last of those giveaways. So yeah, that's all that sort of stuff. Whew, I think I got through everything. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm excited about the vacation. It's gonna be a party week. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's just me and my family, my 2 kids. We're going with our creative director Brian and his family as well. So it's gonna be the group of us, and we're gonna go hang out and visit, do like all that fun stuff in that area. So that should be a lot of fun. Yeah, and then I'm in LA this weekend, and so doing that as well. One day you'll win. Maybe Jokabias 13 today is the day. I will. Thank you, True Bacca. Go Las Vegas Raiders. There we go, crazy. Okay, guys, 22 seconds left. Now, once we announce the giveaway, I'm going to look and see if Blondie gave us a raid target for tonight. Oh, she did. She always does. Oops, that's not it. Okay, pallet box. Oh, snap. Okay, cool. We're gonna be rating pallet box, which I absolutely love. Pallet box is awesome. Does custom keyboards and all sorts of things like that. So we're gonna be rating pallet box tonight. So it should be fun. So please stick around. Absolutely cool streamer. Really enjoy him. Even I watch him. I'm sub to him. So really, really great guy. Okay, giveaway has raffles into. Congratulations to Sean Knight. Sean Knight. Congratulations, Sean Knight. Over on YouTube. Sean Knight over on YouTube. You are the winner of a 5600X. Congratulations, Sean. And so excited about that. Okay, guys. Well, that is it. We're gonna go and do our replete raid. Please stick around. Let's make pallet boxes day. We're absolutely fantastic streamer. Looking forward to this. And then we will see you on Monday for Intel Mod Monday. So thank you and have a great weekend. Starting the raid right now. So please, can we get, how many people can we get? There he is. He's got 12 people. Let's start that raid now. He's singing some songs. Can we get 400 people in there? There's 200, 300, 400, 500. Come on, 500. Let's go. There we go, baby. Okay, starting that raid now. For all those on YouTube and Newegg, thank you very much for hanging out. Really appreciate you. For everybody, for all the other stuff. Have a great night, and we will see you guys on Monday.